Hello and
I
welcome. Uh, yeah, I feel like it has been like a long time
yeah
before. Like, it has been only like 1 week that we didn't stream, but like so much has happened between that. Yeah, I've even said this to my dentist. I went to uh dentist like Wednesday, just before the Thursday of obvious happenings. Uh, I went to dentist and then I had booked the next dentist appointment 1 week, and now it was yesterday. I went to my dentist and said like it feels like it has been longer than 1 week because of yeah, obvious reasons. We are not going to talk about too deeply on that topic, so to like prevent like a very heated discussion. But obviously we have to uh, at least say something about it, uh, because it has also affected our plans. Like we plan to talk about a league of teen championships this week, but we cannot because it has been cancelled. Uh, yeah, I don't know how to, like. I'm even scared to say anything like too like personally my opinions, because like I've seen like how people discuss about these things, and it gets like very heated very fast. Uh, but yeah, my like generally I'm just very sad about this, and I hope that core community can like stay strong and just love each other among at these times, and go through these rough times together, not just spread hate. This started with hate, so we should end it with love. It's that simple. We shouldn't spread like any more like hate that there already is in
yeah yeah
us
yeah.
now.
Mm. Okay, yeah. So the best way, I guess, for today is we talk about some goal. Okay,
Yeah.
and in order to do that, I already discussed with Miko a little bit. So basically, I decided to sacrifice myself in
Mm.
order to make it happen. So
Yeah.
we will definitely gonna talk about one game. It's either the first game or the second game. It depends on if we have any kind of good suggestion from yours. But we will definitely gonna today talk about one game that is recently I lost to my student. Let's say I play against my students. Some of my students they are pretty strong. You know some of my students they are strong. So uh, I know if I make one big mistake, I definitely lose because they are strong and I cannot afford it. Miko knows that. But today I will probably show one game in which I don't make any big mistake and I still lose. You probably will be interested to see me getting defeated that way. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna sacrifice myself for that. But before that, we wonder if you may have some suggestions about any game, and if
Yeah.
we see there's one good suggestion, we will probably talk about your game first, and then about my that game we're gonna talk about in the second game. So gonna have more viewers. But if you don't have any good suggestion, I can sacrifice myself first.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
our plan.
Yeah. So chat if you have any games we can talk about. Just tell us. If not, we will go with Jeff's game that he lost.
Yeah.
Hello, Dekros and Seku. Uh, there's also winter holiday now in many places, so there could be a little bit less people if they are like, I don't know if co players go to ski a lot or something like that. But
Mm.
yeah, there could be some people elsewhere.
Yeah.
Other things. My plan is to spend my one week of vacation. It's not next week, but the week after that, just plan to just spend home and sleep and walk and maybe go to swim. I haven't been swimming during the Corona times at all. So yeah, if I go there like during the daytime, it could be that there could be only a few people there and only some old grandpas and grandmas there swimming. So that could be a good time. But yeah, mainly just rest. I have been working like so much in recent weeks that like I have 1 week of extra time, like overtime of work reserved for like taking a break. I'm only using one week now, but like 1 week later also. Hello, Tor. Can I call you Tor?
Yeah.
Yeah, sleep is good. But yeah, do you have any games to talk
any
about?
game suggestion? Yeah. I hope you will not gonna tell me how about Yama with Ichiriki today. That will be very challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just be amazed about that game if we end up looking at it. And it's just a game of mine from a Go Club. We played with the clock. I'm Tudan, and my opponent was 1Q. What kind of game was it?
I think he meant a club game.
Yeah, but also like quality-wise.
Could you maybe send the game to how are you in, let's say, in Miko's channel on Discord? You can actually share the game there, and I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, please. Yeah. So yeah, you can send it, and I'm gonna check it out first.
Yeah, send it to the game suggestions channel.
Yeah.
So Jeff can also just download it.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I see the game. Let me see.
Oh, that sound. Wasn't me. Okay, there's something like at least there's something different in the beginning. That's interesting. I mean, because I've seen so many like European top games, and they always play the same Josikis. So yeah, this is
different.
This is very different.
But actually, yeah, this is very much like some of my students' game.
Okay. And ended here. Okay.
Why did you decide to kill it? God.
Wait, but how did it end here? Like, did Black resign or White resign?
Huh? The game ended here?
Because it's not over.
I see why the reason. I see why the reason.
Because no liberties probably, but like yeah, okay, fine.
Okay.
Like you can get the two stones, but then
yeah, but I guess why the initial plan is he can capture that one stone, but he doesn't have liberty.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, but can you still do it? Ah, no, you cannot. Yeah, you don't have liberties.
No, there's no liberty for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. It's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we just talk about this one then, or what do you think?
It's like a yeah. It's like a normal game, I would say, around this level.
Yeah.
Let me think. Is there any interesting point to talk about in this one? There's some interesting point to talk about here. Yeah, we can do that. If we don't have any other interesting ones,
Like
we can talk about this one.
Yeah, the center talk is at least one thing that like White was very direct there. And there are some like, well, obviously there are some Josekis that probably are not even optimal, but that doesn't matter.
Let's give our viewers 2 more minutes, and if there's no more suggestion, we're gonna take this. Can we do that?
Yeah, sure. So, any other suggestions from chat?
Or another choice is we give people more time, and I let people torture me first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we might get more suggestions also when we have more people.
Yeah.
Not that this game is like bad or anything. This is like looks like one done against. I mean, 2 done against 1Q. For sure. Yeah.
Anything else?
If not, we can just talk about your game first.
Okay. I'm gonna upload my game first, unless some people suggest anything. Yes.
So how is everyone else doing? What are doing recently?
Yeah, to me, nothing. Yeah, if you ask me, my life, nothing too special. Yeah, nothing too special. Let's say I'm actually, yeah, if you ask me, mainly I'm actually preparing for my students for the upcoming, for the upcoming European Youth Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that is actually what I'm doing. And yeah, so recently it's a little bit stressed because all my students there want to actually get something.
Right.
Yeah, all my students there want to get something, and you know that there's limited price available. Yeah, so everyone want to win something is hard.
Right.
Yeah. Also, yeah, some of my students I consider they are not there yet.
Yeah, but so, they will get experience. Experience is good on that.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, and I'm gonna upload to Sauna. Okay, and I will give Miko access. Yeah,
this is your recent game with your student.
Yes, and yeah, so you can, yeah, let's say I'm black in this game. You know, okay, I probably should explain a little bit first. Yeah, but yeah, Miko, you should, yeah, you can actually open the game window stuff.
Yep.
And type the player's name. Yeah, and then yeah.
Training game or teaching game or?
No, don't say teaching game. Say training game is better because yeah, training game is better. You may say training game for EYGC, I would say.
For EGC?
EYGC, European Youth Championship. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm black. Yeah.
And yeah, of course it's training for both, right? Because it is also strong sound.
Yeah. So it's true that it's also training for me. So yeah, Decro said I was taught. This is actually pretty accurate because when I'm working for my students, sometimes, you know, after the game we discuss and they tell me something they are thinking about. I say, huh, it's fresh. I didn't even think about it. Huh, why I didn't even think about it? You know, they are actually helping me to improve. So sometimes I feel it's a little bit unfair because when I'm working for my student is paying me. I don't pay them. I know that I'm helping them to improve. They also help me to improve. Why I don't pay them? So sometimes actually I feel this is unfair. You know? Yeah, it's
Right.
seriously true that they are actually helping me. Like some of some stuff I'm actually talking here in our this channel. Some of my understanding is actually from actually some of the some thinking is actually from my students, and I think they are right. And what I'm doing in the past is actually problematic, and I correct myself, and that's why I'm capable to speak like this.
Yeah.
So seriously, I would say it is very true that I become a better player through teaching by my students.
Yeah.
Yeah, my students are actually helping. Yeah, especially by those strong students, they are definitely helping me.
Yeah.
Their idea is fresh. So, mm, uh, once you are capable to have the quality, I would say, yeah, this is actually an important quality. We call it self-criticism. Yeah, you need to be able to have this kind of quality. As long as you have this kind of quality on yourself, then teaching can actually help you to make you a better player. Seriously,
Mm.
that can happen. Yeah, so if you are at a certain level already, and you know that you can actually teach somebody to make them better, well, please help them and actually listen to them. Sometimes their opinion is good, and that can also help you to become better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just noticed that Miko typed half, so it's Davide Bernardis for that. Yeah, his official rank is for that. Okay, I will just yes, his official rank is for that. He's not
Is that correct?
Bernardis. Yeah, for that. Yes, that's correct. And he's from Italy. Yeah, and for this year's European Youth Championship, it will be the first time he played in U20. And so recently, most of, let's say my training is, let's say, of course, I need to pay attention on all my students. But if at my spare time, and I'm gonna pay any attention. Mostly, I'm paying attention on him, and then I'm giving him suggestion, and also I'm studying his potential opponents. I hope his potential opponents is not actually one of those who is actually listening to us. Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah, and so his official rank is 4. I think his current rating is somewhere around 200, 2,400. So basically, standard 4. I can tell he's not 4.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think in our channel here, we have recently talked often about in the early game we should do our best to play natural big moves. I guess Miko remember this, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I want to tell you that is actually from him. Because I actually noticed when Davide he's playing in the opening, he just keeps playing natural big move, which actually give me a lot of pressure because some of my move look severe, but if I can't really get the interest as that values a natural big move, he play a natural big move, then I'm behind. Yeah, so actually, let's say this natural big move is actually from him.
Right.
Yeah, so this is actually my game with him. I think back to like 2 weeks ago. I selected this game because this game, afterwards, I noticed I played some more problematic, but in general, I don't think I played too bad. But I lost the game almost without any chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost this game almost without any chance, and so that is why here I select this game, and once again, let's say I still think I'm a better player than David in general, not by too much. Yeah, in general, I know that probably here I'm talking, for example, Miko is probably not as good as mine. Most of our viewers here, you are probably not as good as mine. This is my game, and here this is my ask. Please be critical. You can all help me to become a better player. Yeah, so be critical. Yeah, here I'm actually self-commenting about my own game, so some of my point may not necessarily be objective, and so I like to hear about some critical point of view. Some of your point may not necessarily be wrong, but if you think it that way, please say it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now let's look into this game.
Yep.
So this is a game. His strength is already pretty close to my strength, I would say. So in our game, we basically let the KGS just randomly assign our color. So this game I was black. Oh, time setting. Our time setting is 40 minutes each, and then 30 seconds 3 times. It's shorter than the official tournament time setting at the EYGC, but we are playing online, and it's probably difficult to actually keep concentration for that long in comparison to real life. So we decided to make it slightly shorter.
Right.
Yeah, I guess it's still good enough as an online game. So 40 minutes each and 30 seconds 3 times.
Is the POE same as in the tournament? 30 seconds?
I believe so. I actually forgot. Let me see. I believe so. Sorry, yeah, since you asked, let me check. Tournament.
And that tournament is in 1 week, right? So
yeah,
starting, or less than one week. Yeah,
so, less than 1 week.
Yeah. In
right.
Prague.
Yeah, in Prague. Yeah. So yeah, the basic is the in EYGC it will be 1 hour basic time, and the Bayomi 3 times 30 seconds.
Right.
And they say or 15 stones in 5 minutes over time according to the type of clocks. I hope they don't have that kind of clock. And I personally don't think it, because let's say Davide at his strength, he will gonna play probably at the top few tables, so probably they wouldn't let him to use that kind of clock. I guess you know what I mean, that kind of clock.
Yeah. Then you would have to like every time that you are running out of stones, you have to reset the clock and get the stones and that.
Yeah, that's very annoying. Very annoying. And sometimes, I still remember back to over 10 years ago, I lost a game. Clearly, there's this time that minute hasn't run out. I have half a minute, but the flag is down. Yeah. So yes, totally. I really don't like that kind of clock. That kind of clock, they say 5 minutes, 15 moves. It's very likely it's 4.5 minutes.
And that kind of like clock, you can like even get like extra time by like cleverly like just try to get the situation so that like you can think while you are doing the like collecting the stones and setting the clock and stuff like that. So like that gives you a little bit extra time to think.
Yeah.
Compared to the clock that just sets the time by itself. So.
Yeah. So normally, I think they were gonna play most likely with those kind of digital ones. Yeah.
Jeff, when you are playing an online game, have you considered to place the first move at d4 instead of d16, as that is as if you play in the upper right corner from your opponent's perspective? That would be that.
Think about that. That's weird.
Because I think like it's kind of like also like not written rule that like you place the stone in online match as if you are playing like black on like in real life, so that this is the correct move to start with. It looks very weird. Like it looks like that you have been like recording offline game if you place it there. Like you can see it's the SGF. Yeah, SGF is like if the FGF is like it starts from the other corner, then it's like that you have been recording it.
Yeah. I can tell at the start of the game, like in general, what I'm thinking. I think about my language is a policy. So in general, this kind of game, what kind of game do I want? Sometimes, let's say when I play against my student, I'm thinking about what kind of game does he need in order to actually help him. Yeah, so that is something I'm thinking about. And then in the opening, for example, should I actually play a fast opening, or let's say the opening with better pace, or should I play more solid way and in which, for example, I get more territory, or maybe I lean towards more to influence? That is something I'm thinking about. I don't think in which corner that's something that let's say I definitely wouldn't think about.
Oh, I just realized I didn't post to Discord yet. So Seku like doubt that it's starting soon. Yeah, well, we had some discussions before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will probably put a couple more stones on the board.
Yeah, I will post to Discord just that we are like.
Yeah. Okay.
commenting on game that Jeff lost.
Yeah, that probably we're gonna get some. Oh, Jeff played a game and Jeff lost. Let's see. You should say Jeff lost to his student.
Yeah. Well, I already put that Jeff lost.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let's continue here. So yeah, in this game, my idea is clear. You can see. Let's say mainly I'm emphasizing on pace and I play high, and yeah, because I would say David used to have some problems that against this kind of way of playing. I said he used to be because you see this game, then you'll say, Jeff, you have a problem on this way of playing, not him. Yeah. All right.
Hello, Tsumeko. New?
Tomego new, yeah. Yeah, so you can see here, let's say this is basically my way of handling it. Yeah, and he just take the corner.
Right. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and I play this one is mainly for, I expect him to jump out. Okay, and then I expect him to answer here. And first I ask, dare you into the corner? If he dare not into the corner, for example, I expect something like this to happen. So first, Q7 is actually a better position than Q6. And second, there's this kind of annoying question to ask. Yeah, because of the potential call possibility. Potential call possibility. Yeah. So this is actually my plan. But yeah, so in the game, yeah, this is actually one thing I have been helping all my students. And this is something I have also mentioned here in this channel. We are not slaves of Josekis.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see here, Joseki tells us we play one space. What's wrong with playing two space? I ask myself.
What's wrong? What's wrong actually? Like, what is the main difference?
So I don't care. I don't play. And yeah, my student learned this. He doesn't play Joseki either. So normally people who actually follows the Joseki, we're gonna play the game. And that's my plan. And actually I appreciate my student. Yeah, he play Pincer. He doesn't follow Joseki. That's correct. Yeah, but you like, play whatever you think is right.
If Keima is the Joseki, like what? Why would you play the one space ever if if you expect like if you're playing two space and you expect White to play the Keima, then
no, I'm saying I don't expect White to play the Keima. I'm saying many people who actually say, well, he played this one, but I don't know about other Joseki, so I just know this Joseki I played the Keima.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So but, some people.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, go on.
Yeah, for some people who is basically in my description slave of Joseki, they were gonna play Keima.
Yeah.
But otherwise, to me here, pincer, any kind of pincer can be good, or taking Sansan can be good.
Yeah.
Because taking Sansan and then you directly push, this is kind of punishment. So you directly two space, so you leave me two more space, so I can use Sansan here. I would say they are both ways.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, so this one is good. And I jump down here. Basically, I'm still following my that policy because if, for example, if I'm playing a tournament game, this one probably I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna defend the corner and I say, okay, that unfortunately is your problem, not mine. I don't care. Yeah, but here this game I have a policy that is I'm not gonna make the board too silent. If you understand what I mean, silent. Yeah, this one the board can easily be silent very soon, and then it's a normal game. And here I want to make sure it is still noisy. Yeah. Okay. And not why it doesn't sense, it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, and white in the game, white directly came out here. And then I jump out. So basically, I want white to jump out the two stone, and then that fight, prefers me, and David is good enough that he doesn't go that far.
Okay, so White finally went to the corner, but he got also those two stones like that there. So
yeah, and he's very flexible. So basically, initially he approved that corner, and it's the first two stones he had played. He said, "I don't have to save it," which is correct. Yeah. Okay, when I say which is correct, I'm not saying this is the only right way. I just want to make it clear. I would say this is one of the right way to play, or you can consider to play like this.
So M6
So
was
was
wrong?
M6 wrong? Unlikely. How can M6 be wrong? Because M6 is a move facing to the center and threatening to capture the tool. It's definitely a big move. I don't think M6 should be considered as anything wrong.
It's a move, a move.
Yeah.
Not probably the move, but a move.
Yeah. Ago, just think about. I probably have mentioned in this channel about. I think I've mentioned about this about Anti's criteria. In the opening, if your move is a right shape, it makes sense, you can play it. And so here, with those kind of criteria, M6 cannot possibly be wrong.
Yeah.
You may say, yes, that's not necessarily the best move. I agree, but it doesn't matter, right?
Was it Antti who also said that if you play wrong shape versus if you play wrong direction, the shape is actually a lot bigger, a lot bigger mistake than the direction is.
Yeah, exactly. So here, that is why, to me here, M6 cannot possibly be wrong because M6 actually is definitely the right shape. Direction is not a bad direction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
even good shape to bad direction is better than bad shape to good direction.
Yeah. So let's continue here. And then my next move, I make that exchange is mainly because my intention is to play here. But while this move is pretty good and it's difficult for me to control, so I make this exchange, and so then I come back here. So there's still this came up, but this came up can be controlled. For example, black may consider to do this, or black may consider to do this. It's at least easier than the earlier move for black to control. Yeah. Okay, so that's my motive of making that exchange. But here you can see, black game plan is basically like this. Yeah, so everyone understand the black game plan here. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, why didn't play here? In the game, why to play this invasion? This invasion, I would say, is a move I personally do not like because that area there's no territory.
Yeah,
and white can hardly. And white can hardly attack black there. So this move, when I look at it, this move to me is a problematic. To me here, white should actually face to the more important topic. For example, this honey and connect, and then black answer and came on this one. I will play like this.
Right.
Yeah, I will play like this. So this way is to undermine the let's say black Moyo in this way. To me it should be like that. Alternatively, I still think this move is a good one because this one is reducing black and also you're not in the left side. So this kind of move cannot possibly be wrong. I think another move is considerable. That is, you take the corner. It's definitely our choice. It wouldn't be my choice because this one, I mean, white already kind of have 3 corners, and if I take the last corner, can easily break the balance. Yeah. So so this wouldn't be my choice there. So so I would say all the other choices can be my choice, but I personally do not like this one.
Yeah.
So in the game, I was very happy to shoulder. Okay. And I play the shape. And this one gave me some headache.
Yeah, adventure.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's say I'm looking at the board. Well, I look at there are a few lines. Let me read. There's a few lines people is writing.
Yeah, chat was wondering if C13 was wrong or like necessary. Not wrong, but
no, it's not. That's what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking about. So to me, something is either something is harder. That's what I'm thinking about. You say you can skip that and do something else. I agree, but So it is like, do you have to have some soup before you have the main dish for the dinner? You don't have to, but I prefer that.
Right.
So that one is, I prefer that. I don't think it's necessary. Okay, and let me read. There's a few more. I'm sorry, glasses.
I think just running 07 should be fine too, although I wouldn't do it.
07? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. It will be a different game, and that is the kind of game I'm waiting for.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so because that kind of game, it come to a fight, and the fight, I would say, black is in an advantage in this fight, but also black has a more task because white already get both the bottom and the corner kind of. And if white run out of those two stones, and it doesn't really pay much, black is in debt clearly. So to run out
Yeah.
of O7 is definitely an option.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just a harder fight for white, but also in a sense, it's also difficult to black, for black has a very heavy task. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mm. So to me, yeah, you're right. O7 is definitely possible. It's just that's what I want. And then I played against Davide like, I don't know, 30 games, 30, 40 games. I don't know. I don't have to count.
Mm.
At least 30 games. So we know each other. It's basically like we have never met in real life. So this time in Prague will be the first time we meet each other in real life. I bet when we have dinner, we just sit down. He already know what I'm gonna order. That's kind of a description. We know each other's taste already very well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god, there's even more lines.
Also, it feels like a move I would never see in Ryan Lee or similar pro play, but I would consider myself. Yeah, that's good description.
It's a very direct move. It's a very direct move. It's
Yeah.
definitely possible. It's just then this game there's no opening. We directly come to conflict. It's a type of game. Yeah.
Yeah. And as
It's a,
Seko said, it's kind of like it's committing to a group that can be can become painful, but
yeah.
also at the same time, if you just live in the area of black and black doesn't like get that much extra from the attack, then
Yeah.
it can be also.
Yeah. So yeah, it is a combination. I agree, it is a combination. But if you say I'm confident to make the commitment is basically like we say in real life responsibility. It's basically like you let's say I'm living here alone, and I say, well, I guess I'm living here alone, and I can actually help some people. For example, I can actually, what is that wording? Adopt a kid,
Adapt.
and I
Yes.
say a kid, and then let's say I'm gonna actually foster him or her to actually grow to be an adult.
Mhm.
I can do that, and then that is a responsibility to take. Yes,
Mm.
but I can do that, so I'm gonna do it. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm saying I can. And so
Jeff
all
getting
seven
a
is
kick.
basically I'm gonna do it. I'll go to the those kind of institute. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. So it's possible. If you have the if you are capable to do that and you decide to do it, sure. Yeah. But if you say I have a difficulty to feed myself and I'm gonna do it, then you're crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. So all seven is all about do you think you are capable to do it? For people who is confident, you can do it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but okay, here you can see I stop here because the black next move is clearly bad. But I only realized that after the game.
Right.
Yeah, so white turn here. My instinct tell me I should connect here, which I should do.
Mhm.
But in my mind, I really like he does this, I block, he got a connection. There's a cutting point. I don't want to fix it, but I don't think then there's a cutting point. Annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I've told myself, and then I think a bit more. Let's say this is actually my decision making. Often my decision making can go wrong because I look at something annoying and then I start thinking, and my thinking can actually I come to something namely better, but actually it's just no longer annoying. It's not better. It's just no longer annoying. Yeah, so I will show you. So in the game, I can just show the game.
Mhm.
That's what happened here. Okay, so I know that white wouldn't continue here, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so so white play elsewhere, and I take it back. I block instantly. Look like my outside shape is stronger.
Mhm.
Yes, and that cutting point is still exists, but look like it's not that annoying, right?
Right.
So I take it, but let me tell you, this is clearly wrong. Yeah, I will show you what happens here if this happens. Okay, imagine black play another move, fix the cutting point. Okay.
Yeah.
Honey connect. Okay, and let's see here. This one, no. Okay, so this one and this one. So this is basically our comparison.
Mm.
You see similarity? In both cases, in both cases, white get the both right corner honey connect. In both cases, white get connection at F18. In both cases, black get to block at L17. There's one thing that is different. Is the cutting point fixed? Or black failed to fix the cutting point, but black put that stone at G15? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that is the only difference here.
Yeah.
So like this, cutting point remain. This way, cutting point fixed.
And M14 is also like also values a move other than just cutting point.
For the outside. And here in this case, black wouldn't say I'm gonna play here. Nobody will gonna play here. But here in this case, black did. How? Because this way I feel better. Yeah, this way I feel better because under this way, God, I have to fix this cutting point. Annoying. And let's say I know myself. Sometimes when I say annoying, that's normally when problems start. Yeah, I just say annoying, and then okay, this one refused. Say something else.
Right. Yeah.
Simply because it's annoying. So like this, then because of this one is so because black this A stone could have been somewhere to fix the cutting point, and black there. Black lost nearly a move.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I guess here this is understandable. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Whenever I see a line, I need to read it.
Yeah. Exactly. Chaos games.
Oh yeah.
That's what Antti says, right? Yeah. Like.
Yeah. Antti is very annoying, I have to say. But Antti as an opponent is extremely annoying. It's basically he annoys me every single moment that he can. Yeah. So Antti is doing that intentionally, but sometimes, let's say my opponent didn't really do that intentionally. It happens to annoy me, and then I have a problem.
Yeah. Antti knows this and uses this against you, but
Yeah. And that is actually for example, when I'm teaching Go, it's easy. You get annoyed. Annoying is a feeling, and then feeling cannot be made. Let's say feeling cannot be part of the decision making. So whenever you feel annoyed, first take a deep breath, calm down, and then think with your mind: what do you get? What do you give? Is it worth it? And even if you get annoyed, is that really bad? To teach is easy. You can just speak like this. To really do it is not that easy. And people have actually asked me, Jeff, why recently you do not play tournament anymore? And I told them I pay more attention on my students. You can still be good for yourself. I mean, you can also win. This is okay. So this is partly my reason I'm saying that in my personality, this is actually about personality, right? This is not about goal, this is personality. I know that I have some problem, I have some deficit there that prevent me to become better. And now, okay, the next part is not pleasant. I have determined to keep myself as an amateur player. Therefore, I refuse to fix it. To fix it, pace effort. I don't want to do that. But I know that most of my students, including Davide, for example, they are ambitious. They are willing to actually invest themselves into this and to fix something similar to this kind of problem. They are willing to. I'm not willing to. Yeah. So that is actually the case here, and that's partly the reasoning why. I think starting from some point, I do not play as many tournaments, and I decide to pay more attention on my students. And so even when I travel to tournament, you can see me there, but I do not play because I was there. I'm there serving for my students. That's why. Just to explain this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just want to explain this, and so you can see here. Yeah, this is actually my weakness. Let's say. I mean, this is my weakness, and this kind of thing happened once, I lose something. It happened twice, I lose something more. It happens 3 times, I'm steaming. So when I play against Antti, it's impossible not to be steaming, Yeah.
Verfus did
Yeah.
a game review for me once, and he just showed me all kinds of annoying moves I could have played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, is pretty good at that too. Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at that. If Yes is let me on the basis of that, he knows more about how should I say that? Let's say how to play more reasonably. I would say he's a far better player than he's not, because those kind of annoying move or annoying factors can be very effective to some people like me. As a competitive factor, but we know that Go, let's say in tournament you want to get a good result. There's two parts. So Go itself, understanding of Go and competition. So this part basically belong to competition. Yeah. But yeah, you have this one is good, but that's not enough. Am I upset with this mistake? I can tell you that during the game, I didn't realize at all until after the game. When let's say I'm playing against my students, so after the game, we are gonna discuss about what goes right, what goes wrong, and about our opinion. And then after we discuss, we check out together with AI. Without checking with AI, David told me that, Jeff, why do you play this one? This one doesn't look right. I don't think that's exactly his wording, but he questioned. Let's say I play this move, and he said, Jeff, you play this move. This move A. Here, I expect you to connect. Because he normally, David shows me a lot of respect. Thanks to him on this, and so he doesn't say, Jeff, you're this movie wrong. He doesn't say like that. He said, Jeff, you play here. I didn't expect this. I expect you to play here. That kind of very soft way. Yeah. All right, but am I annoyed by that? I would say I didn't expect until after the game. So you may just say I'm not good. I will be honest. I think I'm not good enough. So let's say this is a mistake. After the game is to me pretty obvious, but during the game I didn't even realize. The entire game I didn't realize, because we know that sometimes when we play a game, in the middle, either in the middle of game, sometimes right after we play a move, we realize, oh, this move is terrible. Why do I do this? Right? So but then you realize this one I didn't realize until after the game. I wouldn't say I'm upset. I will just admit I'm not good enough. And that is why here, when you listen to me speaking here on streaming, it feels like I'm pretty strong, but that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true, because when I'm speaking here, I'm clearly not annoyed. I'm clearly not steaming. So that is why I can, in general, talk about the right things. In general. Okay. And then this move normally black should actually get connection here. So to keep those two stones here, but here you can see I have a policy that is actually the top right area, and also that cutting point at L15 is a concern to black. And if black have this kind of scary stuff, let's say at least during the game, I wonder if white dare cut. After the game, of course, we have discussed, and also we have checked AI. We know that white can actually cut anytime. Not like white cut there. Not like white cut there anytime and then white. How should I say that? Not like white cut there anytime and then he say, I have committed on that cutting stone and I have to make it leave. But white can cut there anytime to actually create some trouble to play.
But what is the trouble there? Because I don't see white attacking anything.
No. It's for example, I will show. For example, here black jump. This Nobby, for example, this one. You just have those stones there, and then you also have the Atari there. So those two stones can be helping stones. For example, provide to some reduction like this, like this.
Okay.
So basically we say, if we imagine white want to reduce the center, you directly throw a stone here. We would rather you actually cut there first, get some helping stone there, and then to reduce like this.
Get some.
That is actually the way. So it's not like trouble is not like you are gonna stretch black or attack black. Rather, I guess trouble is not the right wording here, as a human language. Yeah, human language, that's not the right word. I just realized it's still the correct language in
Yeah,
code,
you
but
had
that's
to.
not the right human language.
Yeah, like you have to pay something in a store.
Yeah.
That's not trouble. That's just that you're paying.
Yeah, so
something.
this is make like to help White to be away from some trouble himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's probably more right. But yeah, in code, that's the right wording. Trouble. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so actually White can cut there anytime. Yeah, but yeah, you can see, yeah, let's say Davide, he just take the big stuff first. Okay. Okay, and this move is actually an important move here. I guess to be reasonable, Black probably should have played Cosme.
Oh,
To be real, yeah, this one, then Black we're gonna have a solid enclosure there, and yeah, the shape is in general fine. But I played this move because if Black has answer here, then clearly my earlier this move was wrong because this White, sorry, A and B extender to me clearly prefer White. Yeah, so when I play that mark move there on the right side, I have already determined that when White climb, I'm gonna jump here. So by this jump, I'm more or less fixing my that shape there, and I'm serving further for my Moyo. So it kind of values a move. But the down part here, obviously that is that enclosure, the connection is problematic. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That a group like that in the center is easy to place. It's an easy place to make a mistake. Correct. It is easy to make mistakes. So basically, with that question, we are saying Moyo is basically such a Moyo is basically a place that the one who need to reduce or invade to have weak group there, he can easily do something wrong to lose a game. That's true, and that's kind of my motivation of playing the game in general like this, or my game plan is like this. But you know what? White player who dare play like this, he's confident. You can see why dare play like this, why dare give like this kind of Moyo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's confident, and we'll see about that. Because so far, okay, obviously I have mentioned this is a mistake. This one is kind of a mistake, but if you count B as a mistake, you'd rather say C is a mistake. But none of them is too big. Even A is not too big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, yeah, there are some mistake. I don't think anything is big. And from White clearly earlier, the first invasion is a mistake, but also not that big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So generally, both are going good.
Yeah. So both, yeah, you may say as if we say this is the European top players game. So far, nothing has happened yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then White play this move. You can see White is very confident. Yeah, that Moyo exists like that. He still does nothing. White is kind of speaking as that Moyo is not big enough. I can just keep taking territory, and I will have enough, even if you can make it. Yeah. And his confidence is actually from top right corner. White can take it anytime.
Yeah. I was just about to say that. Well, White has like one option to go to the corner and then reduce. So while those two options are, while those two options are open still. Yeah. It's
yeah. So Black has a rather difficult task here. So in the game, I shoulder here. I will let's say, I will still shoulder here next time, even though I already know what kind of trouble I have faced in this game after this. But I will still shoulder here. To me, shoulder is correct because shoulder basically limit White left side. So make sure left side is not that big, and also the bottom left corner side is open anyway, just like top right. And Black is also taking care of the center that gap.
Right.
So to me, that's correct. That's the right thing to do. Okay, and White push, I jump here, and White just play. You can see White move, nothing special. White just play normal.
Did AI also like not punish the shoulder too much? Like, was it generally good move?
Yeah. But here, that kind of shoulder is also normal. It's very normal in this kind of board situation. Consider Black hole board structure.
I mean, did you check the like shoulder with AI? Like, was it good?
Okay, this is actually I mean, We did check AI, but here we means actually he did. Because my computer is too weak. And also my computer is slow. So basically David is the one who checked the AI. And so I don't have all the information from AI. All what I can tell here is about my shoulder, AI, he didn't say anything, which means AI didn't say anything. Probably that means
probably it wasn't. Too big a mistake. Did you ever consider to change your policy?
I did, let's say, in my most recent game against him, but not this game. Okay, this is actually the case. Just imagine this is actually imagine you are a company and you are doing a business and you have a clear policy. Okay, this is my way to actually doing the business. I think it's right. Before you notice something goes wrong or your policy doesn't work or your policy has some problem, why do you change your policy? So far I don't see anything wrong. Why should I change my policy? Of course, after this game, I noticed I need to adjust my policy. So in my most recent game against him, I did adjust the policy. I can show you that game as well, but that game I win. So probably you want to see a game I lost, right? Okay. So let's continue. This connection looks normal, but this connection, let's say, earlier Yakago asked, was I upset about this earlier A mistake? To be honest, not quite. But this one, after the game, I'm not sure if upset is the right wording. I will say this game I regret. I definitely regret. After the game, if I can choose again, I will Tiger. This one line make a huge difference.
So what are the details here?
Sorry?
What are the details here? Why this is so much better?
I will show soon. You'll see about that. Okay. I will show soon about it. Okay. So in the game, I connect here, and now white take corner. When white take corner, I was pretty happy because when white take corner, I basically say, okay, you just want to admit I have the whole center, right? And you can take the corner because before he takes the corner, I have counted and I have the number. I thought because I counted basically. He take A, I take B, or the other way around. So and as for territory, the number is similar. So basically, I already have the white number, and if he admit that I have the entire center plus top side, I also have the number, and I can give him the top right corner. And as my counting, black has a number. Black has the number, so I'm confident to win like that. So when he made corner, I was happy. Okay, so I basically played all the way like this, and then at this moment, I'm thinking about will he just leave in the corner in Gote, which I basically can already declare victory, or he will probably hunt and tiger, which is actually something I expect, and then he say, I tiger and call, and tiger hunt and tiger, and then it's a call. You dare not call with me, and then I will think then, and if I notice okay I cannot call with him, I might Tanuki, and because that top side is no longer that big, and I will still see the center, and I roughly counted, I still have the number. Because it's mainly because this center is too big.
Hello, Dave.
Oh, hey, Dave. And what I have never expected is Tanuki. Okay, here this is actually something important. Why Tanuki? First, I say you can take the corner. I don't care.
Right.
That means why should he care, right? So that's logical. That he Tanuki. That's number one. Number two, when he Tanuki, he give himself more options as, for example, potentially this kind of invasion, which sells the corner, but to actually potentially make this be more serious, and then white actually expect to actually live inside the center. So if white live in the corner, call or leave, I don't care. But when white say, I don't care about the corner, I care about your center. Well, okay, this moment, is the moment I start to be nervous because I notice, I don't necessarily have the game. He's aiming at to take away the victory.
That's an interesting way to go to the center. by going to the corner first.
Yeah. Yeah, so as a retrospect, I actually even question myself. My honey, I think about things too simple. Should I maybe just simply not be here? And
True,
then
to
I
protect the
actually have a call.
center. Yes.
Yeah, but
That's
this is something I
interesting.
only think about it afterwards. But you can see, yeah, this is the part actually I learned from my students.
Right. Yeah.
Because I was pretty sure, what, I only have two options: to live in the corner in Gote, or to try to actually live in the corner by Ko instead.
Yeah.
In my mind, there's two options. And he's telling me there's a third option because there's a cutting stone there. Then who said that invasion is not a possibility?
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Yeah, I think this is my way. I learned from my students because then I know,
Wow.
okay, I'm too simple-minded.
Yeah. Yeah. Too much like just staring at the corner when he's actually looking at the whole board.
Yeah.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, you can see. Earlier, I told you I'm learning from my student. It's true. I
Right.
am learning
Yeah.
from my students. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes you can see their way to think is far more advanced than mine. Sometimes they're not, but sometimes they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this one, but okay, I can't. Yeah, I noticed this kind of AB problem. I can see what he's thinking, but I have to face to it, right? Because this jump, I can't let him jump the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So regardless of what happens, I block here, and I'm thinking about, okay, you just honey, I cut this one, I lobby this one, this one, this one, I block. So what? Not a big deal, right? Yeah, in the worst case, you bamboo here, I fix the center. This one, you don't necessarily capture the entire bottom, or even if you do, I can also take your corner as compensation, and then still A, B, Mi. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, once again, I'm too simple-minded. Let's see. Okay, actually, I will leave this to our viewers here. Guess what? Next move. Why I'm too simple-minded? Yeah. Yeah, here I will leave this to our viewer.
Yeah.
Any guess?
Yeah. Any guesses?
Wedge. Well, you know what? I have considered about the wedge.
Right.
Yeah. Wedge can be annoying, but not that annoying. I can show wedge. Wedge means I enter here. This one I take. He connect. Like this one, get some pretty good income, but he also give me that penalty and I'm pretty strong. And then I descend here. The general picture on, you get my that group, I get top right corner, A and B, me, I have the number, I didn't change.
Oh, interesting. So you can just throw those away when you get that kind of penalty.
Okay, yeah, this is the kind of thing. Many people actually say, okay, I get his corner, he get my those stones. Is it yeah, let's say who get more? Or you get my you get my corner, I get those two stones, and also white also get J3 area. Which one is more? I mean, professional player can probably tell you which one is more, which one is less. To us, if we say we get one big thing each, we get one big thing each. It is about even. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so that's like baby counting. One, one.
Yeah.
Like one
Yeah,
one
it is like
cookie
that.
and one
Yeah,
cookie.
exactly.
It doesn't like it doesn't matter how big the cookie is. It's just like one cookie and one cookie. And then you take a big cookie and then you just snap it half, and then it's one and one.
I would say at our level, I mean me included, at our level, this way to count in general is good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, in general it is good enough. Especially here, seriously, why to capture the two stone at M4 plus some J3 area territory in comparison with what get those stones there, which one is bigger? You can keep talking about it over and over again, and you never have the answer. Yeah, so why you even think about it? I would recommend you, let's not think about it. Actually, here I'm not being accurate. To be accurate, probably black connect here, white fix, black get this one inside, and then kill this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so black also keep that R8 stone in this way. Just say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just saying here, we don't talk about which one is better, and then I count very carefully, and then I spend a lot of time. Yeah, first is our level. Second is our time setting. We are not professional player. We don't have 3 hours like Auntie. So you come there and you say, this one is 2 points better. And then I spend most of my time there, and the following game I play in Beoyami. I'd rather lose that 2 points. and then I save the time.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can see that I have considered. So I have that kind of rough picture there. So white does anything directly, I've considered.
Hmm.
I can tell this for this part. Well, yeah, I have prepared for white does anything directly, just like top right corner. Yeah. Okay, probably I will show white next move. You can
Okay.
see
So
how annoying it is.
was there any other suggestion from chat?
Well, yeah, okay, I will wait a bit. Oh,
So-
somebody guessed at H12. That's not a bad suggestion, but it doesn't come yet. I can tell it is still about this area.
Yeah, so it might be some kind of like very weird move in the center, but
Somebody said C6. C6 will be like surrender. I'm sorry, C6 cannot be done because C6 is actually no difference to you make the top right corner live. Because those two corners, they are basically the same size. Yeah, and here center is actually overwhelmingly big, and as long as black get the entire center, then basically black has a number.
Right.
Yeah, so that is something we, let's say, as white have to put in mind. So you can't really just play a normal big move. To play a big move, you play C6 is basically the same as to play Q18. No difference. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention on. Yeah, let's say we have some other suggestions.
Okay, so I guess no one will guess it, so I guess we will just see it.
Okay, I will show the move now. Okay, so in the game, white play here is pretty understandable language, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. So there, you can allow me to capture the bottom two. How about 3?
Right.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you give me 3. You can have the center, but not bigger, rather smaller. So I get more, you get less.
Yeah.
Deal? How can that possibly be deal? But then, yeah, let's say you have to deal with this trouble. That's pretty annoying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So what I can do here? Yeah. So basically, I decide. I basically read out quite a bit, and I decide to go for something complicated because here, if like this, let's see something here. If this honey happens, yeah, here if this honey happens, okay, I will just directly not be. I will directly let those don't go because after he captured me there, I get more here already.
Okay.
Yeah, I get more here already, and then on the board there are A, B, C, 3 big moves. I already get 1, and the other 3 I get 1 of them still. And as my rough counting, I still have the number. This time it's not like I have a number as optimistic, but I roughly counted, it is still fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that is my rough counting. So this time if you hunt it, this happens. What if white comes directly like this? That's simple. He push, I can wedge. And I can easily lose the bottom 2, I don't care, because my initial plan was to lose the bottom 2.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think, yeah, A is bigger than D. I have answered that question earlier already. Should I answer that again?
Yeah, it's just one cookie versus one cookie. So
when you are making this kind of big plan, when there are so many big moves there are available, you can't possibly say, I must get all the bigger one and the opponent must get all the smaller one. You can't possibly plan like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here you can't care about, okay, so the which one is bigger, yeah, which one is smaller. If you get it roughly right, and then the thing is, do you have the number? Especially here, let's say we are actually playing a game, let's say with this kind of limited time. If you say I must get all the moves, which one is bigger, which one is smaller, accurately, I'm not sure if in pro games 3 hours you can handle it. That way it requires training.
That's
probably, yeah, let's say professional players can do that.
So Yakako means that he also plays like just roughly. That's the right way. Yes. Yeah.
Roughly is right. Roughly is right because you can't. Let's say you can't even take time to answer. So better not even think about it because the moment when you ask which one is bigger, you already force yourself to think about it. Better, I don't care.
Yeah. So you might as well like pay some points to get time.
Yeah. You can see here. Yeah, Miko can actually see the time here. When this move happened, I only have less than 7 minutes left. Miko, you can see time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my opponent have over 11 minutes. I have less than 7 minutes left. I can't possibly count like that. I'd rather think about locally how I should deal with it, and roughly do I have the number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's my rough general plan on doing this. Okay. Then my opponent come over here. Why? Because here at A, so many problems can happen. And around here, so many things can happen. Around here, so many things can happen. Can you see this is a big black building and he's shaking it? Or you may say it's a big tree, he's shaking it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you shake on one thing, I can hold it. You hold on both two things, I can barely hold it. 3, I might be able to hold it. 4, it falls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is his way of shaking. Okay, this is the moment I'm saying, no, I really hope. Okay, 1 is at 2. Yeah, this is the moment. Because KMA happens, I can block at 3. He honey, I cross cut, no problem.
Right.
But
Yeah.
here I play at 3, he will gonna not be directly at 5. I don't hold it. And you can see here, I already know A, B, C. I have several busy front, and it is dangerous. But I don't have actually a very clear way to hold it. Yeah, so basically here, I have to face to A, B, C, and D, another complication. I only have a complicated way to face 2. I don't have a simple way. And if 1 is at 2, I have a simple way to hold it. That is 3. And then I can keep my situation at A, B, C, 3 front, which is busy enough, but I might be able to hold it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but here I have to face to this, and my plan is to have I guess here if in my plan it's not like I must have the whole center. For example, I withdraw my army a little bit. It is probably still fine, but I have determined I'm gonna hold all the center, and if it comes to some complication because I'm playing against Davide, this kind of game can be good for him. So I plan to face to it.
Chat has a question also about the like, can you cut H12? So what happens if you play like let's say some stupid move like G12?
That's what I did.
Ah, you did? Okay.
That's what I did. That's why I'm yeah. I mean, in general, that's what I did. And Hinobi, and I cut here.
Yeah.
I push back here. So my reading is you go back, honey, I hold the line. They're cutting point, but I can handle it.
Yeah.
But do you remember earlier? Okay, A area he didn't do anything directly. B area he didn't do anything directly. C area he didn't do anything directly. At this moment, I already know that at D area he wouldn't do anything directly. And this is basically the end because when let's say A, B, C, D all triggered at the same time, when he can combine the resources together, I'm finished.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that is basically potentially the picture. All right. So you can see in the game white honey. White honey here is a very clear picture. You can have everything there. If you let me cut over from A, I have the entire left side.
Yeah. But is this like giving more options for white than just directly G12? Like you don't Nobby first, but directly
G12. It's same. It's same. If you do this one and this one, he play the Nobby.
True.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, it's exactly
you can say I'm gonna do this one, but you are facing to exactly the same situation.
Yeah. Then it's open again like this.
Yeah. So it wouldn't really change anything as long as here. Yeah. Let's say black has determined to do this, and white also has determined I'm gonna go for it and ask you the question. You have to face.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So in the game, when white honey here, white is actually asking this A question. Black could have basically ignore this A and then say, let's see if I have the number. But because you can already see the time I have left. And that is actually against my original plan. So I basically decided to face to this. Okay, let's see. And in the game, what honey here. And now I'm already in emergency situation because I can see that gradually it's shaking. I cannot hold it. I have an emergency plan by wedging. This wedging is basically to allow me, if he attack here, I can run once. So he can enter me without that penalty, and then I'm threatening. You enter without the penalty, I'm gonna kill everything. I'm threatening.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So I can have this emergency plan, but that's not what my opponent wants. My opponent just simply take this one. This is already my loss because potentially my 3 stones is already inside his pocket. But the more problematic here is you can see here, he keep gathering the resources.
Yeah.
I can take code for once, but you can see he takes this one as a code thread. He takes a back and connect. Okay, now when this happens, black inside the group is not alive. With this thing existing. You can see here, black house cannot possibly hold anymore. I can tell you at this moment, I know I lost the game. To be accurate, this moment I already know I lost the game. Yeah, because it's impossible to hold everything. It's just simply impossible. Yeah. So the following game, I just try hard. And actually, my opponent did make one mistake, and he gave me one more opportunity. Okay. So in the game, it's an obvious problem. I fixed that, and I'm gambling. There you kill me. Your outside is not alive yet. Yeah. So in the game he played this one.
Should he not Atari first?
If he Atari first, he will gonna make this move more serious. That's what I did anyway. Yeah, but because here, when this happens, technically he may say this one and say, I can actually call to connect.
Yeah, okay, that way.
Yeah, and you can fix the incident, but that hurt your peeping stone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so that is why he'd rather just keep it for now.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but to me, I have to do this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and let's say I peep and he didn't do this one. This is a move. This is actually wide mistake, I would say, because this move actually give black the opportunity. Black might actually play close to me, and so that's for the outside. You can leave in the corner, but we know that corner doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually his mistake, but I didn't take the mistake. I blocked anyway because I was in Bear. I say, honey, I don't see what you can do around here. So go ahead. Yeah, this one I don't see what's the problem. Yeah, because I'm doing the straightforward reading still.
Right. Yeah.
All right, and then my opponent did this one. Now I see a problem because, for example, normally here this is shape, okay, and then he cut and run. This one run, and he has a forcing move there. Not like that, he also get this one. Yeah, and then he get the outside on the forcing move. The corner can actually leave. For example, let's show something here maybe. The corner leave with a call. And if the corner is like this, it is already alive, but white doesn't care about corner leave. White would rather, for example, here, like this, and then thread black this whole dumpling here, and force black to capture this stone, and he can force him on the right.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah, you can see that's actually what he really wants. So nobody care about the corner. So he honey in the corner, he doesn't care about the corner, but the problem is I blocked. Yeah, so when this happens, I decide to take emergency plan and this one to prevent the cut. Yeah, because this one, I run this one, he cannot run. It's this simple.
Yeah.
Okay, but then the opponent gets the honey, and he still get the forcing move around here. This time the good part is I capture the corner, so my right side will not gonna be under pressure, but I give a huge amount of forcing move around here already. And you can see next the 017 is still forcing move. And now he did the attachment. He said I have enough eye shift. Yeah, I guess I don't need to show anything in the following. The following is I basically determine I'm gonna kill him no matter what. And then because I know that my left side group is not alive.
Yeah.
But I still ignore it, and I just try to kill white. Then obviously black will gonna lose in the race because what you can see white like this, white we're gonna have way too many liberties. Yeah. Okay, but you can see here, this is basically. So invading Sansa and leave it like this. White actually gets the first resources. Okay, jump here, but do not do anything. White gather the second resources. Bring this move and attaching black attach here. White gets the third resources, and white gets the D resources here. So you can see this is like the tree. You keep shake, little by little, the tree is done eventually. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this is his way to actually gather resources. In this process, he did give me one opportunity, just one opportunity. That is the moment when he won. Yeah, but I guess this game, you can see. Okay, I still want to come back to this. this is a mistake, yes. But this one, yeah, let's say this moment you'll say, what black should do? I guess connect looks normal, right? Yeah, you cannot possibly see after 20 moves, this move is a mistake. Yeah. So in general, okay, of course, A, B, and C, they are mistakes. Yes. How bad they are? I guess as a European top players criteria, not that bad. Normally, you make those kind of mistakes, you wouldn't lose a game. But those are proven to be decisive. You can see every single one give black a punch, right? Yeah, probably if we are strict, we may say this one too.
Yeah, true. Yes.
Yeah. So every single one give black a punch there on the basis of his Moyo, and eventually the Moyo cannot hold. So those things, okay, yeah, gather together. But the thing here is white need to be able to gather the resources together to actually punch this tree down. If white cannot really gather the resources, then actually we say every single one black can hold, right? Yeah. So this game, let's say I lost the game, I make mistakes, but I don't think I played bad and I lost the game. Yeah, that is why I'm saying, yeah, this game my student played really well, and that is partly the reasoning I would like to actually share this game, yeah, with everyone here.
Very nice.
Yeah, he will gonna, yeah, in a week he will gonna play in European Youth Championship, and he will gonna, let's say, try to take that U20 title. That U20 title is important because we know that the winner of U20 will gonna get a wild card to play European Championship.
Nice.
Yeah, so that is that is something we care about. But okay, we care about it, but we have some strong competitors. Yeah, we have some strong competitors there. So it's not, nothing is guaranteed. And also, let's say last year he played in the online European Championship. Actually, at the time, I already have expected he can actually get some great result, but eventually he lost 2 games out of 6, and he only ended up as 5th. So because let's say he's still young. When he play against me, he's not nervous. He can actually show his strengths. When he's playing there under that kind of tournament atmosphere, we don't know. Yeah, so that is still an X factor. So I hope he can win it. We'll see about that. Yeah, but here, this is a game he played. I would say he in general played well, and this is his strength. So when he show his strength, he can be this height. Just say. Yeah. Okay, I guess. Okay, I know there's a few more lines. What did they say?
I did a good job of turning the defensive task of reducing invading into a situation where black can have problems as often as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with Yakago that criticism. So I was too stubborn with that center policy. Yeah, I guess that's the right criticism. Yes. How should I say that? I'm not defending for myself here. Okay, that's the first thing I need to make it clear. I'm not defending for myself here. But when I'm playing this kind of game, we know very clearly that I'm not gonna fight against David in European Youth Championship. He was gonna play with someone, let's say with other players. And what I'm trying to say here is, as I know about him, at least in the past, he had some difficulty on facing to this kind of opponent, playing against this kind of way. And that is why in this game, I decided to play in this way. So you may say, I'm playing this game in a style, let's say, as for the training for his interest, which is not necessarily the way I'm best at. But let's say, as I said, I'm not really defending for myself because actually, I know theoretically at the very least, in every way that exists in Go, in theory, how I should play. And I'm in general playing with a theory. So that's why I'm saying I'm speaking like that. I'm not defending myself, but I'm trying to explain why I'm so stubborn on this kind of policy. Yeah.
Well, people are still wondering about the G12, G11 area.
Sorry?
Yakako saying that he disagrees with 3 mistakes. That there were mistakes, those 3, but decisive was losing the cut around G12.
That could be. Yeah, that it could be the case that here I should just take it easy and came. It could be. Or maybe here, can I restore the border a bit easier by doing this? I'm not sure. It could be. But yeah, so here, but here the thing is, I understand you, but the thing is, when I have connected here, of course I have looked into this move. And I already have determined this will be my way to hold the line. Yeah, so this is something I have decided when I connect here already. So that's why I mark it as B. As a mistake, I didn't really mark as, okay, after KM, actually I can do something else because that has been predetermined. If you understand me, because this is my game, so I know exactly how I was thinking. Yeah.
I can agree to return to decisive if Black obliges to keep playing it the way he did in the rest of the student.
Yeah. This one I totally agree. Yeah, I guess here, to be fair, Black is a little bit overplaying. But the thing here is, why? Why Black keeps overplaying here? The thing here is still, that kind of thing. Yeah, we have talked about it in our channel before. I know I'm overplaying. Yes. The thing is, how to punish? So, or in other words, I did it, so what? Yeah, if you are capable to punish me like this white did, then you are good. Okay, then I'm punished. Then you win the game. I'm saying you are better. Otherwise, then why I change my policy if I play like this and I can win it? Many people who play like this and keep playing like this because I did this and it works. And you say I'm overplaying, punish me. Otherwise, so what? Right? This is basically what we have encountered in real life when we face two people playing like this. That's why they keep doing, they keep playing like this, right? Yeah, and that is why I would say this is actually a good training. Let's say against Davide in this kind of way. After he played this game, then my next game I definitely didn't really play like this. I played completely different because to me, he passed this one. I would say he's already pretty good on handling the opponent doing this. Then okay, he doesn't need actually a training to play against this kind of opponent anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually, I'm the one who needs some training because I can see. So yeah, a lot of details actually I didn't really play accurately. Yeah.
Then Decros asked, what happens if Black cuts with G11 instead?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I think that is something. Yeah, because let's say, Davide is my student. He is also nowadays anti-student, and then when I play against Davide, so every week I play against this Davide. That is because Davide is already at this level already. But you can see his official rank is 4 dan, and his rating is 2400 something. So for example, he does ask, for example, Cornell say, Cornell, can we play a game? Think about what Cornell may say. Yeah, or for example, he asked Oscar say, your rating is 2,400. Why you play against your same level player? Why you play against me? So they will likely say no. I'm the one who is at this level, and I wouldn't say no because let's say I'm his teacher, right? So yeah, that is why let's say every week there will be one game I play against him. So this is I consider as his same level or opponent play against him. I actually hope there can be some real same level opponent that we're gonna play against him. But for now, I don't think anyone will. So it will just me, and I hope he can actually get some good tournament result there to improve his rating. And then when he asks, can we play a game? Those people are gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. That's the way we play. So every week I play a game with Davide, and then after we play the game, then during the weekend that will be Davide's his lesson with Auntie. Actually, this is a one game we have showed to Auntie, and this push and cut, Auntie asked this question, and if I'm very honest, I didn't even think about it because it doesn't look like it can possibly work.
Yeah,
But it did. Well,
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
white
but
is also
I
limited
guess
properties.
it's understandable, right? It doesn't look like this can possibly work. And actually, we have looked into some variation. I'm not sure if I remember clearly. This one will not gonna result to anything good. But yeah, forgive me, I don't remember what exactly it is. What exactly it is? We come to some variation, and I think the cut itself can work, but it's not a good result in the end. But I don't remember what exactly it is. I really don't remember.
Yeah, I don't see a clear way.
Yeah.
We can play global
Yeah. Okay,
again.
telegraphical. Yeah, here I read your line quickly. Yeah, here black can cut like this, but white doesn't have to even answer locally. White can still just play globally towards the center, and it's still a difficult game to black. But what I'm trying to say here is, I do remember in our discussion with Auntie, even something locally can hurt black directly already. Just
Right.
as something locally. So but yeah, this plan has been discussed. But if I'm honest, yeah, you can see here, I'm giving you my full information because this is different from I comment other players' game. I'm playing this game myself, so I have the full information about at least how I'm thinking about this move. I didn't even think about it because to me it doesn't exist. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Now this is my honest answer, so I give you also full information. Hopefully, this kind of full information from players' angle can actually be helpful.
Yeah.
Because you know that in the past, Miko, you remember when we have talked about some players' game, they say, why does he play this? Yeah, I wish here we can actually interview the player, and only the player here can tell.
Yeah.
And we cannot get the information. Here,
Yeah.
I can give the information.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this portion cut is technically a possibility. Yeah, Auntie mentioned that. I didn't think about it. Yeah, so I still regret about this one. To me here, I still feel like this one, and then this came out, we can hold it. Yeah, like this, yeah, let's say this cutting point is not that serious.
Right.
Okay, any other questions? Because this is my game, so I hopefully I can answer. Yeah, if later it come to a different player's game, I cannot answer anymore. So anything else you want to know, please ask. Just ask in chat. Nothing. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna eat. But okay, before we eat, we should decide the next game.
Yeah. So also just suggestions for the next game. Do you have any?
Well, one of my suggestions will be you can also see our most recent game, in which I also think we didn't play bad, but I played with a completely different strategy.
Yeah, that could be interesting too.
Yeah.
Did you not consider something like J9 instead of Soldier?
Instead of shoulder on the left. Okay. I can tell that when I play, that is a possibility for sure. But when I play here, okay, as you can see the game structure here, my main concern is actually about the left side and bottom left corner. Because here I see 1 and 2 as MI, so I know that white wouldn't have the entire left side. Or maybe 1, 2, and 3, I have one of them. Yeah, and my count is 1, 2, 1, and 3, I have one of them, and I have the center, I can win the game. So this is actually more like about counting. And if I do not play this one, I play, for example, you mentioned where J9. This will be a different game plan, and this one requires a different counting. This is a possibility, but this is just a different game plan because this one it doesn't really function as let's say that 1, 2, 3. That 1, 2, 3 doesn't work anymore. Because here, when you play like this, you need to admit white has some center forcing moves against the black, and then there's a chance 1 and 2 will both be white. And then if white gets center, white can also have 3. I don't know if that's enough. This will come to a different counting. But there's a possibility also white will not gonna get enough resources to hold 2. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying here. Yeah, this is about game plan. So my game plan is I do like this. I have roughly counted in case I have the center, and then that 1, 2, 3, I have one of them, I win the game. And that's what I have. That is what I have determined to do this. You may say I underestimated about the weakness inside my territory. True, I did underestimate that, but without what happens in the game, how do I know it doesn't work?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the game. He punished me. Now I know. Oh, okay, this is just too busy. You can see how late I actually realized I have lost the game. Basically, it is until this moment I noticed. Okay, it's not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't know how late it is. I know it's not possible. Before that, I always feel like it's difficult, but I can hold it. This is not easy, but it might can still it can still pull out. You know, it's always like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So-
If I'm sorry to Decross. Let's say I know that you have passed us a game, but probably I'm thinking from our viewers' point of view. If let's say just between the two choices, as my second game with Davide and your game, I guess that game might actually be more interesting to our viewers.
Yeah, I mean, you have like played it yourself, so you can also like explain. Also.
Yeah.
Well, we have Decross in the chat, of course, but like, yeah.
But I'm still waiting. I'm still open to any other suggestion. If there can be more interesting suggestion, we can still go for that. But do you have any interesting suggestion over viewers? Kat, any interesting suggestion? If not, we can probably today can be.
Yeah.
Let's say we just talk about my games with David.
Yeah. And if you have suggestions, and you can post them later, of course, to the Discord game suggestions channel. So for later, because we are also lacking tournaments at the moment. So and like even if you have tournaments, EGF channel will probably like talk about those anyway. So we might lack material for now. So. Suggestions are more than welcome. So put every game that you are thinking about. We might talk about then.
We don't necessarily say, okay, here you have given us a suggestion, and we will definitely gonna take it. Not necessarily, but we will definitely gonna consider.
Yeah. So. If you are going to talk about your game with David, then
I suggest we do like this. For now, we enter the break, and I'm gonna cook. But if people have any interesting suggestions, you can still advance during this break. But if either there's no interesting, there's nothing specially suggested, or they are not as interesting, we're gonna probably talk about my second game with David. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but for now, let's enter the break, and Miko, I guess your turn. You can probably give some videos.
Yeah, so I will post. Give you the last year's compilation video. So this is about 3 minutes. So see you in then.
Yeah.
What?
My life, nothing special. I just had some interesting time with bird in the past few nights. And then several birds come over and they basically speak to me and lead me the way. And
what?
Good description of us. Mikko is some random dude. Oh, Jeff is some strong random dude.
Decent, capture, and haha, you're not alive as a whole.
Together they are funny random dudes.
This is not fun.
I was the kid who wanted to have candy, and then you were like, no. We just had candy yesterday. Like a train, like choo-choo.
You build a tree in your yard. Why is that?
Problem, officer? You have to build like 2 walls and a hat.
I'm a strong man. I'm the best in the world.
You take it or go home and sleep.
Huh?
Can you hear the music here? The music is basically one tone. Not alive, not alive.
Okay. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh my god.
Born to be one.
Du hast mich gefragt.
Yeah, but
donation goal going on. Donation for Auntie.
we can do this, huh?
Yeah, it's there. Go Jam, hype, hype.
Hype.
We have a special guest, Antti Törmänen, famous from Do You Want to Be a Millionaire question in Finland.
What is the meaning of life? I'm not a strong chess player or anything.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even know that much about chess. What? I have no idea what's going on here. Cockroach is not living, it's not dying.
I think there's some cool story, huh?
Definitely some cool story.
Coast story.
The ghost story.
Scary?
Ooh.
You only take down the edge, so the main cake remains.
When you cannot get all of the cake, but you want to get as much as possible, then you just grab it from the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go from there.
Just take a spoon and like stick right in the middle and just start eating.
Just for our viewers, when Auntie said realistically, that has nothing to do with this game.
Just this? I'm just.
Cut me, please.
Huh?
And he does. Just do it. But those cartridges were amazing. Do you have the 5? Or do you have to resign?
Do you want to happily lose a game or sadly win a game?
Oh my God.
Oh no. And 5 first?
No, come on. What? Oh gosh.
Like, yeah, delicious is normal, right?
Yeah,
that's not-
delicious. Yeah.
Very.
Delicious.
So I would say it's extremely delicious.
I think even the Japanese say it's just oishi, oishi.
What is the opposite then?
The taste is fine.
Disgusting. This Portuguese street is disgusting. Where's my pizza? Yeah, where's the pizza? I checked my pizza behind the door. It wasn't still there. We talked about AI. We talked about food. My pizza didn't come.
I don't know how you manage to have a lot of fun.
It annoys me that there is a fruit fly, and I bet it knows. It knows that I'm doing something that I cannot kill it.
It's dead, huh?
Got it. And welcome back. If you looked at the video very closely, you might have noticed that Antti emote that is now in Discord also. He's also live now on this channel. So now you can have also Antti emote if you are collecting all all European pros. If Antti is considered as one. So yeah, Antti is doing that face a lot. I did the like eyes and teeth a little bit more white because it was looking like a very weird. I don't highlight them. Obviously, they look a little bit weird if you get the bigger version of it, but the smaller version worked me better. The highlighted white. But yeah, if you have any other suggestions as emotes, we have like 3 or 4 emote slots open. So I was thinking about like have some kind of like a like if you have like 3, we can even have like a another 3 emotes of all our faces, Antti and Jeff and me. So yeah, if you have any for example clips or faces or any other ideas, just tell me, and I'm probably going to have time, at least when I have the 1 week vacation. In 1 week I might have time to do some also. And don't have to be also, of course, like just faces. They can be anything, any suggestions, because you are the ones that are going to use them. So like, just be like also adding what you want to use, in case you want to sub and get the emotes. But yeah, are you people going to go to some tournaments? I guess corona-wise, it's more possible that we will have some tournaments. soon. I guess there should be like tomorrow some tournament in like my area, Monday tournament. But I was thinking to like also to go to my friend possibly tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'm going to play that. But yeah, it's slowly opening and becoming like a relatively normal life. Like obviously there's some other things than Corona that is like making the life again like not so normal, but as normal as can. I haven't been swimming, or I haven't been in game evenings. I haven't done anything. I've been just like sitting home and well, also walking after work days because I'm working home. So like if I'm just sitting all day, then it's obviously not healthy. Usually I go to like 1 hour walk. I finish my work, but other than that, I have been just sitting inside or walking outside and working. So my life is nothing special. Every week is pretty much same. So it's happy. It's good that we are slowly going back to relatively normal life. Should we already put the second game?
No, not yet. I'm still cooking.
Yeah, I mean upload it to be ready.
So there's no other suggestion?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, so yeah, if you have any suggestions, you can still post them. But
yeah, that is why I hadn't uploaded yet, because I expect that maybe there can be some suggestion, and if that is the case, so we should give more time.
Elden Ring. Of course, yeah. That might take time if you started playing that one. Yeah, rather than Go, you have been playing Elden Ring. Yeah, that game. Somebody said that there will be also like exploration. It's kind of like open, but more like Breath of the Wild kind of game. Together with Dark Souls, like Dark Souls meets Breath of the Wild, but I haven't played it. I haven't seen anything, so I like. I wouldn't know, but at least some people are saying that's the case. So, yeah, I would be interested if it's that way, but if it's just Dark Souls, I don't like Dark Souls kind of games. Like, to me, there has to be some kind of other things to do in like, especially open world games, other than just meet bosses all the time. Like I don't like games to be just about beating some hard boss just to get to another hard boss, just to get to another hard boss. That doesn't make sense to me. So like I've been, for example, playing Hollow Knight, which has also like hard bosses, but after the boss, you also get another world to explore, and you have other things to do than just beating the bosses. So to me personally, I don't like Dark Souls kind of games. So if it's only like Dark Souls kind of game, I'm not interested to playing it. But like obviously, it's going to be like one of the like biggest and best games ever made, or whatever. I have heard at least people are saying that about Elden Ring. What do you mean? I win the call to get to the next call. But if Go would be only about core, that wouldn't be a very interesting game, right? I mean, you have to have something else in your Go game than just core, just to get to the next call. Yeah, well, you do you if you just only enjoy cores, but like, I mean. Normally people enjoy like other things also. Elden Ring is a much bigger game than Sekiro. It's an okay game, but not outstanding or great. Yeah, because I've heard like it's the best game ever, but like I doubt like so that like if it's just if it's only about like graphics and like that it's hard, like I get that like that people like why people like those kind of games, and I get also why graphics is appealing, but for me I need some kind of like things to do in the game, like for example that I can use my brain other than just smash buttons and get better at smashing buttons and like see like nice graphics. For me, the like games are more about the mechanics and puzzles and those kind of stuff. Like more like Go can like I don't care if the stones are more beautiful. Like I mean, yeah, sure, I have like better looking Go board and better looking stones, but it's not like I play Go just because to have like a better looking board and better looking stones. And like I don't play Go just to like, for example, get to the next Go situation or whatever. Like it has to have some meat inside. So if Elden Ring is just about smashing some bosses, it's like I doubt if it will be like the best game. At least like well, for some people it will be, but like I doubt. I have my doubts. Like how you can like it's kind of like making every like football game ever like the same way. Like FIFA is always same game. How can you say that the next FIFA is the best game ever? Like if it's just a game, like just the same game that it was previous year, but it's just better graphics and like just I mean like just it's basically just reskinned. I haven't played it, but it feels like it's just reskinned Dark Souls. It has different bosses, and you go and like beat them, and that's it. Like mechanics wise, it's probably the very same game that all other 3 Dark Souls games. But again, that's just my weird opinion, and I haven't played the game, so like obviously I'm like just talking from my ass. But like that just feels like the story of FIFA games or NHL games or whatever, like those sports games that like are not changing at all every year. They are going to be same. So how can you say that like some game from some series that is not going to change is like is better than the previous ones? Like they just have better graphics. Just smashing bosses, I'm sure people will feel that, but some will also say that it's, for instance, Dark Souls is not just smashing bosses. Yeah. Well, it has some story, but it's kind of like, I mean, yeah. And also it has some other things between the bosses, but it's also like, like, I guess it's mostly about the bosses. Like the feeling after that you have, like, I get the feeling that like, when you have the very hard boss and you finally beat it, it's great feeling. Like you have achieved something. You have like you have learned to be better at that boss, and you're like you feel great. It's great feeling. I have played some like a collection of hard games during my life also. Like I have get that feeling. I know that, but like if it's only about that feeling, I don't enjoy it that much that I would see the effort of going through the game, just beat like multiple bosses and that's it. Like I've seen some Dark Souls playthroughs, and I get that like there's a like dark theme and stuff like that, but I haven't got like that the story is very great or anything. It's just some guy going through and like beating some monsters. Like it's very basic story wise. And mechanics wise, it's just smashing, and graphics wise, it's just like, well, it looks great, and like team wise, it's about dying, or like I don't know, monsters. Nice looking like cool world. Yeah, I don't know, but like I want to be wrong. I want to enjoy those games because like there haven't been like that many puzzle games with open world. Like that doesn't happen. Like it's always about smashing opponents when it's open world. So like I want to be wrong. I want to enjoy those games, but like somehow open world games, they are always about the same stuff. You always just smash bosses. So if you can teach me to like those games, I'm more than happy to happy to learn. It's fair if that's what those kind of games feel like when you play them. Yeah, for me they feel like that. Yes. But if you have like some other opinions, I'm more than happy to hear. Like, what is it about you? What is Dark Souls about for you? Like, why do you like Dark Souls? Teach me. It started snowing here today. Ah, snowing? Where are you? Check. It's even in your name. It has been snowing here also, like a lot this winter. It has been like at least 90 centimeters of snow, at least in some point, even in southern Finland. So yeah, definitely have like plenty of snow this winter. It feels like we have gotten the snow of like multiple years just this year, because like we didn't get any snow like last year or previous years. Like there hasn't been that many. Like my dad was laughing at the was it like last year or the year before that? But anyway, one of the very recent years there was like only few days of terrible winter, so that the average temperature is below 0. There was only a few days, and those days were when I was in the north. So I didn't experience thermal winter in southern Finland that year. It was so short that that winter just passed by when I was traveling to my parents. that year I didn't get winter. That's funny. But this year it has been like cold and snow. That's nice. Of course, the overcoming difficulty is a big theme, but there's also atmosphere and a sense of exploration and wonder as you go through a world without much information being pressed into your face. Jeff is still cooking, I guess, in the process of yeah. So camera turning means that like Jeff is going to get his food. Yeah. So the theme of like nice atmosphere and the sense of exploration, I get that for sure, because like I like games like Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example. That this is like, for me it has more interesting atmosphere and like more exploration. So yeah, maybe it's about the also the like kind of like theme of those smashing kind of games that I don't like. I mean, I liked The Witcher 3. That had a very nice story, and even without the story, it was nice to go and explore the world of those single one of those question marks and see what they are about, and like what kind of monsters and what kind of world it is, and just go through the vast world of full of monsters and yes, Witcher 3, yes. So I enjoyed that one, but somehow at least like I haven't played Dark Souls games, but somehow the number of times that I've seen it hasn't felt for me that kind of that interesting world to explore for me. So like because like I mean, of course there is some exploration and some like nice atmosphere, but like to me there are far more games that with better like worlds and atmosphere. I don't know. Like there are so many games and so little time. So like obviously like if it's well made game and you enjoy it and then nice, but like yeah, I need something else than just yeah. I feel like the lack of story gives a different kind of immersion actually, like in the some AAA games like say God of War, you get so much story all the time that it feels unnatural. That's a good point. Like if there would be a game like Minecraft that has like no story almost at all, but it's all the story is just around the world that you go and explore. Like even Minecraft has some story if you really go into details and like see that okay there are like some hidden mansions and stuff like that, and they have like hidden some objects and stuff like that. It's not telling the story through any kind of like loop that you go through, that you start here and end there, and that's the story, and you cannot like go through and experience and find things here by yourself. So I like the idea of like just having a game that you, especially open world, that you can just go through and like explore the things and connect them in your head yourself and get the idea like what kind of world it is and what kind of people are there. So yeah, that might be, if I'm looking from that perspective, I might appreciate those games more. If it's really like the deep details of, for example, items that you collect, that you like get some kind of like a lore from them, then that's something that I can appreciate for sure. It's similar to some abstract puzzle games you play. yeah. Cool. So like some of them had no story at all, and like then like the story itself is just tied together with the world and you just have to go and explore yourself. So from that perspective, I would enjoy it, but also I like the problem with, for example, Hollow Knight for me was, and also the cave story, was that like the more that it was about just beating the bosses, less interested I was. So finally, in both cave story and Hollow Knight, when there was only the biggest bosses left and the main boss or final boss left, I lost the interest and I didn't play it anymore. For example, Hollow Knight, I explored the whole map, found every secret and every corner, but then when it was just about the like beating the final boss, I lost interest. I didn't want to finish it. I didn't see any point to finish the game. Just to, like beat myself, like beat my head against the wall just to see the ending. So I just went to YouTube and checked the ending from there, just to get the story like finish. Of course, that's cheating, and I wouldn't like to do it that way, but I tried to beat it and it wasn't fun anymore. I didn't get the like somehow the like reward of beating it was, I don't know, it's too easy to look at the ending from YouTube. So like when I know that I can just watch it from there rather than just beat myself through it, it's kind of like losing the magic like a little bit. So like it would be better to not even think about the YouTube aspect probably, and just play the games like they were like 80s or 90s. You didn't have internet to check it. But yeah. I used to play Transic when it was completely free to play 10 plus years ago. No story at all, pixel graphics, but player dynamic made it really nice. You never never knew when someone was coming to kill you. Had to be on your toes. Also could drop some of your equipment, unlike most games when you died. That's an interesting point. Also, I haven't played too many games that like have the online factor, and I guess the Elden Ring had also that factor that like there could be like if you put the online on, there could be someone coming at you and something. I don't know. So chess is like a story-driven game, while Go is more about the gameplay. Story. Chess is story-driven game.
No. How about this?
How? I mean, I can see like both. If you really look at it, I can see chess having as much story as Go, or Go even more, because Go has bigger world. Go is like open world game, and chess is like if you really want to compare, like I would say that Go is open world game and chess is like not open world game. So chess is just the one loop that you start from here, go there, and like you cannot explore it from different orders. You have to just go forward or backwards. I mean, you have the like 2 ways to go, like Mario. You just go from left to right, or then if you're an idiot, you go to the left, or like me, I go every level to see if there's something else there in the other direction. But but yeah, Go is like more like open world. You can go to any direction, you can play any order, and yeah, save the kingdom and get more points. But you like we also use a lot of language like from real world when we on this channel when we're like reviewing the games. So like you can even see like some story from these. This is like the abstract puzzle games that I play, like somebody mentioned, that you can see the story if you just really look at it. Chess players immerse themselves by making galloping noises as they move their knights. Yeah, and Jeff immerses himself by building dictatorship while playing Go. Yeah, yeah. So you can see like a story from both. Of course, like chess is more like, and it's giving like it's very like on the nose kind of like the story, like if you will, like if you are like only looking at that okay, this is a king and this is a queen and like stuff like that. So it's very on the nose, but like Go is more like that you have to give them meaning yourself, so kind of like a role playing or something. But yeah, I would like to have like open world game which is like just about puzzles. Like can you give me any one game, even one game which is like open world and it's only about puzzles and not about smashing your opponents? Even Zelda Breath of the Wild was smashing opponents. It's like, of course it has puzzles, but they are like not in the world. It's kind of like a cheating way to like call it like open world puzzle game, because the puzzles are in the different worlds completely. You go to some shrines and you have puzzles there. Those are like kind of like a levels of any kind of like puzzle game, and then you just have the open world separately. But I would like to have an open world game which is kind of like the Witness, for example, that the puzzles are in the world and you can like solve them in any order, and there is not that kind of game. It's always, if it's open world, it's always about smashing your opponents. Like it's always like that. It's about killing always. Like give me one open world game which is not about killing your opponents. True, I do remember a Haley video where one stone inside of one territory, some she referred to it as secret agent. yeah, I like that part of Go. Like you can give it the meaning. So the witness was also the thing that came to mind, but nothing with a really big open world. And yeah, the witness is not even like that open. It's kind of like a closed. Like you have to still like go through certain puzzles that you can go forward. Okay, it's kind of like a semi-open, but also the world is very small. It's only that one island, and yeah, I like the puzzles though, and it's getting very inventive, like with the puzzles, like how they are actually part of the world. Of course, some puzzles are like you're picking with the puzzles that are only like some signs that you like. You have the like grid over there, and like or maze that you have to solve. Like most of them are like that, even if they are part of the world. But I like that part of the witness. Also, I played on stream the other game that was actually about traffic signs, and you were the guy on them, and that was also a puzzle game, 2D. That was kind of also like the witness, that it is the puzzles are part of the world, but it was also a very cheating way, because it's kind of like you are not really in the world of those traffic signs. It was just like graphics. And now there is one game also that is like about building some I mean cities or like towns, or like that kind of city builder game, but it's that the city is on top of some moving, what was the game called, some like moving village or something. It is like on top of some it is very like Discworld kind of like that the city is on top of a moving monster. Like it's the monster is like walking around a bigger world, and you have the city on top of that monster walking around. So I hope that game will also like have something about that monster also. If it's just about nice graphics, just to have like some bigger world that you feel like it's something else, it's not nice. But if you actually have like some way to interact with the monster or something, that would be very interesting. It was, I don't remember the game's name. It was something like a moving village or something. I can't find it. Wandering Village, yes. The Wandering Village is a city building game on the back of giant dinosaur. Today we'll look at the trailer and dig into what's exactly. Yeah, so that exactly game. That exact game. I am very interested to play it, but I am afraid that it's not about the giant dinosaur more than it's about just building the city. But I want to be wrong. It just looks like it's kind of like some kind of like a neat trick, gets you to play the game, but it's actually just city building game. But I hope it's more about the like dinosaur rather than the city, or like their interaction. That would be very interesting. I guess Jeff is back. So
yeah. Okay, so no more suggestion. I heard that you were mostly talking about some games.
yeah, we were talking about other games.
I know. Yeah, I know you're not talking about Go, and yeah, so that's something I don't understand. But I know you're talking about something different. Okay, but so yeah, no other suggestion. I'm gonna upload my second game with Stavanger.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm afraid, Miko, you have to change the color this time, but let's see. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry. Yeah, you have to change color. You can find me now.
Oh, hello, Virveli. Have a nice weekend too. I hope you are okay. We were just talking about video games here, if you were here. But now we are changing back to Go.
Yeah.
And so I can close this one. And yeah, I have to change the colors.
Yeah.
Davide Bernard. You wasn't? Yeah, it just missed like I mean like some like 15 minutes of discussing about the Elden Ring and Zelda Breath of the Wild and other puzzle games that I have played on this channel and the Wandering Village. I don't know if you played those kind of games, but check out the Wandering Village. I haven't played it myself, but it's very interesting. Looking like some kind of like city builder with some nice twist. But yeah, let's go back to the Go.
Okay. Yeah, so this game, today's Friday. This game we played on Wednesday, so 2 days ago.
Very fresh.
Yeah, 2 days ago. And of course, because of the previous game I have just showed, so this game, obviously, I wouldn't do the same thing. So I basically have, basically, here, what I'm thinking is, I'm gonna, I will play in the way that he might actually have a difficulty to handle. And then that is actually the way he will need training for. And I'm just trying my best, very best to actually change. But because here, I remember Matthias had actually complained before. He basically said, Jeff, no matter how you change, you are playing as Jeff. I'm saying, how can I possibly change that? I can't be somebody else. I can't, I mean, I can try to think like somebody else, but even if I try to think like somebody else, I'm still myself. I'm still playing in my way, and I imagine that person might actually do like that. So it can never be somebody else. So I'm basically doing what I'm trying my best to do what I can do. So, let's say, for example, last game I have played, I know that probably you may say I have overplayed. I'm not sure if that is very overplaying. That is actually inside my imagination as probably I do like this, it's still fine. I can, I mean, as I have seen in, let's say, European tournament, people can actually do even further. And maybe it could be I should try to push even further, and then David might actually have difficulty, but I can't do it. Because then to me, that's clearly wrong. As you can see here, I play this. Technically, you may say it's overplay. How to punish? To me, it's unclear. That is why I went for it. Yeah.
Imagine, okay, this game I will play like Shibano. Next game I will play like Lee Seung-ho. And the game after I will play like Palco. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I guess I'm not far away from those kind of psycho hospital. It's impossible. Yeah. Yeah, so let's say I'm trying, but I'm after all I have just one player and I'm Jeff here, and so I have my limitation, but I'm doing my best. So this game I already done something completely different. Yeah, so let's see this game. So this game white. Yeah, you can see why it's so different, right? It is as if Jeff, if you say you're black, this game you're still black and he's still white, right? Yeah, so no, okay, yeah, it's already the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, black plays the Shimari, black want white to pincer the 3 because the white bottom left is Sansan. And that Sansan is normally as for territory is good. As for the let's say conflict, any kind of upcoming conflict, Sansan is in a clear disadvantage, and that is why here black want to actually encourage the conflict. Yeah, so I didn't go for it, of course. And I probably have mentioned about my habit. I don't remember when last time I actually entered Sunset when the opponent play Hoshi. So I still don't. But you know, if for example, somebody wants to challenge me recently, I forgot who. Is that Dave? Maybe. I mean, if you say, okay, Jeff will never gonna enter Santa, so I play Hoshi, he will not gonna enter Santa. You know, you don't know when I do not sleep well. So
Yeah.
yeah, it might be that is the day I just do it. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah. Okay. Mm.
So I didn't go for it, of course, but I don't think it's of course. 3-3 can't change that much. Pincer is still a good move, luckily.
Yeah, I know. I still do not go for the corner.
Hello, baby simple.
Yeah, so I play the odd variation. Yeah, and
you went into the 3-3 inverse.
But this time I play first, so it's fine. Okay, and I play the new one here. Yeah, so to get this one, so you can see this game is kind of the opposite to the last game. The white actually started to have some solid stuff first. Yeah. You know, this game I'm always, let's say my every single game, even if I'm playing against my student, because I'm playing against this kind of very strong student, every single game I'm learning. White had this kind of structure on the right side, like that. It looks fine. And black that stone at Q11 is floating. I actually, from when I was a kid, I have a question. Is it really fine to black? You know, later in this game, I understand why this one is fine to black. And what kind of potential crisis white needs to face to in the future. Let's say I learned from this game.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, let's say so far everything is normal, but it's kind of the opposite to the last game. But okay, you may say color-wise, nothing has changed. White is still doing the white business, black is still doing the black business. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I would say nothing special. And here, white play a high stone to learn a little bit about black left side. Okay, and black just keep doing his enlargement. And here, yeah, this is probably the first move that is a little bit special. So black want to actually hold white on the top side, well, not only enlarging the left, but also more or less help the top right corner. As you can see, this move is pretty ambitious, I would say. So he want to reach so many goals, and consider the black want to reach so many goals. So we know that at least some of them, he cannot really reach it, or he cannot really reach it very well.
Yeah.
But the important thing here to black is the left side. The right corner, he wouldn't die. So that can only be his side issue. Okay. I know that he want to actually get all of them, and that is the reason I hunt it from here. And also, you know, this is how can I say that? You may say a trap. You may say a trap, and I often intentionally leave it to my student because it looks like on this ship there's this thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So many of my students say, "Ha, Jeff, you're also always teaching me shape. So here your shape is problematic. I'm gonna attack your shape. But this is a trap because I just we're gonna answer everything. It is actually my cut on you, and my top side is on. It is already solid. So yeah, this is a trap. Let's say I do this to my those relatively strong students. Yeah, if I'm playing against some of my students that is relatively weaker, like Loda, for example, then I notice this one. Normally, my student probably should attack my shape. Then basically, it's a test on. Have you noticed I have a problematic shape? Yeah, but normally to my very strong student at this level, this one is I show this is a problematic shape. Should you really attack me? Yeah.
AI saying that it's good for black.
Okay.
To go to the trap.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know. I only know what I'm thinking about. As I said, this game I don't think we haven't we didn't even have time to check with AI yet because this game we just played 2 days ago, and normally we say we don't have enough time after the game, so we're gonna check about AI afterwards or even in our discussion with Auntie. Yeah, and also let's say for this week we don't even have the lesson with Auntie because normally the lesson with David happens on Sunday, and for this week Auntie we're gonna have a tournament game on Monday. I heard. Yeah, so we only even have that lesson. So I don't know. Let's say So we so far we don't have any idea about what AI opinion is. Okay. Yeah. Let's see the game here. So black in the game Tabahane, which is to me correct. Okay, and then white connect back. So to give some cutting point there. And you can see, so black knows very well. Left side is what he's concerned about. Right side, not that important. Yeah. And so I also know about that. So basically here, so we both just concerned about left. Yeah. Okay. Now black has a Moyo on the left.
Right.
Okay. And then white has quite some solid group and solid territory, and black has Moyo. And in general, white is the one who needs to figure out about what to do on this Moyo. And this is normally the kind of situation I like or I feel excited about because here, Miko, earlier you actually inspired me a little bit. You are talking about that kind of game. You say to what is your wording, to discover the world, not like to punch your opponent, something like that.
Yeah, explore the world.
Explore the world. Yeah, so here basically this is the part you decide how you're gonna proceed. Right. So here this is actually the interesting part of Go.
Yeah, this is the open world part of Go that you can decide yourself where to go. It's open sandbox.
So to me, this is the part of Go that is interesting. That is, I have told so many of my students already that, in their game, they just close their eyes to play Joseki and they play all the 4 corner Joseki and the 50 move is done. I say, I hate that. Because you're killing Go.
That's like not using the open worldness of Go at all. It's just going as a book, like through the loop. That's not right.
So I always told my students, do not be slave of Joseki because Go is not by memorizing. They are basically killing it. And also you do like that, I am sure you know more about that Joseki than the opponent. If the opponent know more than you do, you're in trouble again. Okay, so here I basically have a design in the game. I'm gonna peep here first. I'm gonna peep here first. I assume he will gonna connect because I know Davide. I know he will gonna connect with another student. I might actually worry about he push. But here I know that he will gonna connect here, and then my design is not attached.
Right.
So relying on that stone's help, I'm gonna let's say normally my method of facing to a Moyo is at least this is also something probably I would also recommend to our viewers here. When the opponent has a Moyo, we normally say you go in too deep into it, you're gonna die. I don't want to die, so I just reduce from the outside. I want to tell you here, you go into it deep, your opponent will gonna worry because he has such a Moyo and you directly go to his core area, he would worry about, I lose that core area, I have nothing left, how can I possibly win? He will gonna worry. From your side, I understand you worry about, what if I die? I lose the game directly. I want to tell not necessarily, because you know very well that you may just need to reduce from the outside and he can have something there, which means those evasion stone can die in a way if you handle it properly as some kind of assistant for the reduction. I guess you understand me.
Like the first game, the top right corner that.
That cut.
White can just throw the corner there and then have like something outside.
Yeah, exactly. So, but the thing here is, here we are talking about Go, but I have mentioned already that in a competitive Go game,
Go, yeah, there's a goal part. So yeah, your understanding about the goal, your reading and judgment ability. There's also the competition part. And earlier we are talking about the goal, but here when you actually play this deep into it, on the competitive part, that actually gives you the advantage because you know very well when you do this. I invade here, as long as I can somehow transfer that as an assistant for the invasion, it can die. So I invade deep, I can die. So I can relax. But my opponent will, let's say he doesn't know what exactly I'm up, right? So he may say, this is a real invasion here, and if this one succeed, he live inside my core area, I'm gonna lose the game. So you can see how much pressure your opponent will be under. Well, you can actually relax because you know what you are thinking about, and he doesn't.
Yeah.
And that is why this way, I would actually recommend to you whenever you are the one who is facing to this kind of point. Yeah, try to figure out a way to invade deep, but still keep yourself the flexibility. I might actually go for the full evasion to live inside it, or I may choose to be flexible and just sacrifice those stones as assistant for the reduction.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can relax, and your opponent is nervous, and this will gonna increase the opponent's chance to actually do something wrong. So yeah, you can see this is competition part. This is not a goal part.
Right.
Okay. And yeah, so black. Yeah, black also here, as you can see, black intention is to first keep the left side territory. He can't afford to lose the center. He cannot afford to lose the left. Okay. And white double hunter here, yeah, I already have showed my real face. You can have the left side. I just want to come here to reduce, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So far, I would say, as my criteria, everything is fine. And black next move, double honey, I don't understand. Yeah. And to me, yeah, this is as my criteria, a problematic move because I think we have talked about double honey before. That double honey is normally a move you use when, for example, you are the one who is enlarging Moyo.
Right.
Right. And when you are doing attacking, you do not want to do the double honey because then you are actually helping the opponent to get the 40 move. You are helping him to be stronger, not the other way around. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So this double honey to me is problematic, and it left me different possibilities here. And in the game, once again I left a trap. So in the game I played this Nomi. Because yeah, as my best knowledge, most people here we're gonna do the Atari because this one he has a ladder on the other side. Yeah. So most people will gonna do this, and he say I get the most, and also if you connect here and connect, and your that empty triangle is very ugly shape, right? And my plan is if he has Atari here, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, this is my trap. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, of course, then let's say you can see we know each other well, so he noticed okay, there's a trap, so I'm not gonna go for it. So he connect. But after the game, he also told me, Jeff, my double honey is bad. Right after the game, he told me double honey is bad. Before I tell him, I said, yeah, I know. And he said, I'm not sure if you know. And what? I don't know. He said, how about, yeah, he is very always very, very humble, and he suggests this to me. How about here, Atari, and Kosumi? I think I'm finished. I said, what?
Oh.
I didn't see the Kosumi at all.
Wow.
It's true. Like this, I don't know how black should continue this.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I didn't see the Kosumi. Yeah, in my reading here is white probably should do something like this connection, and he turn here. I cannot separate anyway. And if I play this tiger, he has this Atari, I have that triangle, and he turn here, there's still a second line connection. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he told me, Jeff, how about here, your Kosumi? What? I didn't even think about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This dude. Can we have a clap for Davide? Showing off.
Yeah.
Hello, Julie. How are you?
Yeah. So actually, he's also here. Yeah. Yeah. At least I let him pass here, I think.
Right. Yeah, that's very sharp.
Yeah, so like this, initially to me, it should be here, Hinobi, and I run like this. And like this, I'm happy because I get one more line towards the center. Yeah, so my group get stronger. That is why here I feel like it's in general, I should be happy on this. Okay, and then Black plays a Kame. I'm not sure what I should say about Kame. Of course, he still keeps the attacking here. But you know, Black has some weakness he himself here that potentially he can be cut off. So this move, I don't know. As I said, this game, at least I don't remember we have checked about AI. I'm sorry, yeah, it's 2 days ago, but past 2 days, a lot of things has happened in my work, so I don't remember. All right, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this move I'm not sure because I can actually kind of easily take care of my group. So I play the jump here. And so I can capture this one instantly. So to me, like this, I get my group stronger already. Instantly. And then I can fight for the Sunday. And also here, I played intentionally the one space jump. So to actually emphasize about this kind of a possibility. Yeah, but the thing here is, yeah, I need to play at the bottom. Let's say I'm fighting for it and play at the bottom because if I give Black this A, we know that potentially Black can also get this one. You can see actually at the bottom right, he can have a lot of territory. We know that Black can have a basic territory on the left side, and white territory is actually limited. Yeah, so this is actually at time. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, well, let's going. Keep going.
Keep going. Okay.
Yeah, it will be annoying like in bots also. So like yeah, if you want ads off, you can subscribe. That's just a thing in Twitch.
Okay.
So yeah, let's keep going.
Okay. Got you. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just saying that. Yeah, let's say many people actually believe to play this kind of Moyo versus territory game is like I take a lot of territory at the start, and then I invade the Moyo, I leave, I win. As you can see, it's not true.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's not true. So basically, there's a balance to grasp because you never destroy the entire Moyo. Yeah, the opponent always keep part of the territory. So in the following, actually the defender, yeah, this is my understanding, that defender actually have a harder task. His task is, I need to take care of my group while I still need to keep finding any opportunity to play the big moves. Yeah. So this is basically what I see about this one, and that is why here I fight for Sunday and then I play at board. Okay. Yeah, and in the game, Black play this one. So Black basically turned to the right side because he doesn't know how to attack my left side group. Okay, and this one and jump. And in the game, I play the wedge because I want to emphasize about that cutting point. Just for in case if I play here, for example, Black Tanuki, and in the future I push, he might not be. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. This is my motivation of doing this to emphasize about that cut. Still, however, probably I mean, if I were Black, I would Tanuki anyway because that cutting point is not that serious. And the white left side group is something Black actually should do something about. So in the game, when Black connect here, to me, as my criteria, connect is a slow move. So in the game, at least I was happy on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I still don't think my left side group is any problem. I take another big. Okay. Yeah, and Black Peep. Okay, after this exchange, I started asking questions. Remember earlier I mentioned about white that Joseki on top right. How alive that group is?
Well, not too dead. I mean
that group wouldn't die. But for example, if Black play here, will direct Tanuki? You know, I basically this moment I started asking this kind of question to myself, and then I got to know what group is alive, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it. What group is only alive?
Eve was forgetting to renew the sub.
Okay.
Thank you for subscribing. Now you don't have ads. That's good. And hello, Meow.
Nice. Oh, hey.
Yeah, so actually, yeah, this is the moment I started asking myself, so why the get a living group? At the time, when we look at it, it's comfortable. But actually, Black will actually get the surrounding, all the remaining stuff. Yeah, so...
You can also use anti-emote now.
Yeah, so yeah, this is probably the problem of White having that kind of Joseki there. And then in the future, let's say White in the opening when White played, White is comfortable, but afterwards White can suffer. Okay, but yeah, this didn't happen. I'm just saying after this, I started looking at this group, and then from that moment on, I started worrying about what if Black block, what I'm gonna do.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that luckily it never happened. Okay, so in the game, yeah, let's say David is thought for quite a while, and then basically you can see this is his style. This is his way of attacking me. So he's attacking me, but his aim is at the center territory.
Is it getting more scary for the right side, or is it just that like when Black plays the S17, you have to just answer and leave?
I think he played S17. I have to answer.
Right,
but
yeah.
okay, we can come back here. He played at S17. I have to answer. Yeah, but the question might be how do I answer? Probably I'm gonna do this, and probably I'm gonna clamp and see how he answers. Probably he want to do this, but after that I still need to go back. So basically, yeah, S17 is in general his benefit because I have to answer. Otherwise, I am not alive there. Yeah. So yeah.
Meow says I don't like it too much. White leaves too easily.
White leave too easily.
You mean this
White leave anyway.
I mean, yeah.
White leave anyway.
JH.
Oh, you talk about J8. Okay, yeah, that's a different topic. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Earlier, I already have mentioned. So this is David's way, his way of attacking, and to be honest, I don't quite like it too. But yeah, because like this, it is true. White is directly alive, and he just want to get some center territory there, so to keep the game in balance. Let's say, but probably
the center territory is also open from two sides, so
that is the problem, and that is actually especially it is a problem for later. Yeah, so actually here, if I were Black, my instinct actually told me, can Black do this one, keep this one.
Yeah, and then just get some center territory naturally like this. Then it's better, right?
Also, you can see this jump. If this stone cannot be captured, then Black automatically harvests some territory by fixing this cutting point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my instinct is something like this. I can only say something like this. I was actually thinking about what exactly he may actually do. Yeah, do something against me here. And if that happens, what I'm gonna do? I didn't think about things clearly yet, but I expect something like this to happen. Yeah. So in the game, this one, it make me relatively easier. Yes. It definitely make it easier, but also at the same time, it make it a relatively long game because like this, the territory balance is gradually established, and so I think White is good, but not that good. So basically, it will be a very long end game battle.
Are you both of you not just playing L9 locally? Just playing. We instead of Black attachment, just L9, but just L9 it's quite soft because it gives like space for.
I mean, he doesn't play L9 because like this. I believe he thinks his shape is stronger and he got more territory. Yeah, that's his reading. Right. My reasoning not to play L9 is my group is not alive, but what you can do on me? I take territory. Also here, let's say here, for example, I can give this example. So before that, I play this move, right? I can play L9. I'm not sure if I have enough like this. Yeah. So normally my policy here is if I can take chance to actually make a big move. Well, I don't see I have any problem. I take chance to play a big move.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, yeah, this way I also give the opponent some difficulty. So about that center, how he will gonna attack me, he need to figure out. Yeah, your that jump is simple, but then I'm not sure if I will have enough. And note that jump doesn't completely solve the problem. Yeah, so the problem is still there. Yeah, it is still remain, and then the opponent already have territory. The following game can be difficult for white itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, let's say I agree this move. Yeah, as I can see, I don't think it's optimal, and I would say after this one, white has the lead. Yeah, this one I think I agree. And so yeah, like this one just quickly leaves. And also, yeah, you can see this center is actually full of holes, right? Because black cannot possibly answer K7. Gote.
Means when you were considering what to play as black, you started playing all those peeps instead of just straightforward move. Well, but I guess the peeps first and then L9 would be stronger, right? And
I mean, why you do not first? Because here, yeah, I would say black should do this one first, because otherwise it's kind of like anytime white can actually play a move like this and white is alive, well, white is threatening to cut off black that one stone there. Of course, white doesn't have to do it now, but white can do it anytime. So if you want to attack it seriously, to me here it's necessary to actually take away white eyes first.
Yeah. And then after, if white answers, then you might consider L9 as one move.
Yeah, about how do we do the attacking in the follow-up? Yeah, let's say that is something to be considered. But the first thing is we need to take away the eye shape. Otherwise, I'm saying it can easily be, I mean, any kind of big group means the opponent oils up, yes. But if the opponent leave quickly, then basically it's like, you know, I take our apartment as here as an example. I rent this apartment, so I need to pay rent every month. If I just pay 1 month's rent, I say I'm not gonna pay anymore, and that's it. And then I can live here forever. That's not a rent. Then basically I bought this house with 1 month's rent, right? Yeah. So let's say, how do you actually keep the landlord? How does he keep me paying? You don't pay me next month, I kick you out of the house. So you must pay. Otherwise, I kick you out of the house, right? You need to put the opponent under pressure, give him some threat. Yeah, otherwise, what you can get can easily be just 1 month's rent, and that's it.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, if we come back here, it is still the case that this way it make white leave quickly. Black get a big harvest, so black get, let's say, some good potential territory in the center, but also that's it. And this kind of center is probably bigger than he just capped, but it is still, let's say, with several holes there. So I think at this moment, I think white is, it's in general an optimistic situation for white. And I know that in general, white is optimistic. But I want to tell you, there's a problem. Miko, you can see the time we have left at this moment, right?
Yeah, both are closing in the meantime.
Yeah, so I know that it's optimistic. He probably know that it is not good to him. Neither of us know exactly how much. And that actually caused the drama in the following game. Yeah. Okay.
And to me, the tasks can look like this. Black needs to keep pressure on the center and also gain center to get S17. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I would say that that is a very good perspective to look at this kind of situation. Yeah. So in the game, when black does this way, then basically one pressure is already gone. But yeah, as I have explained, let's say in my games I play against David, normally I try to hit his relatively weak part. So yeah, we can probably say, even you have asked me why I do not play in the center. I have explained in the goal part. I can also explain from, you may say, either competitive part, or you may say actually as my responsibility as a teacher. He's not very good at this kind of attacking, and that is why I should just leave that group for him to attack.
And then we get the mistake of playing like he did.
Yeah, and then basically, yeah, let's say next time we show the game to Auntie, to Auntie about this game, Auntie will gonna say, David, you attack this like this. This is not right. You should consider to attack like that, and then you will still get territory in some different way. Auntie will gonna show it to him. Yeah, that's basically our mode of cooperation. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So but let's say I know that something he's not really necessarily good at, and that is why that kind of situation should happen. And in general, that is my policy when I play those games.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like I myself like a certain kind of situation, but I'm doing that's teacher's responsibility, right? I'm doing service.
Yeah.
Okay. Miko, could you read to me if they say anything that is important? Because I'm thinking about this game. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and in the game, this one is so you know this one is not a good one. Black concerns too much about bottom right territory. This push is huge. This push is huge. Not only for white on the right side is so comfortable, but also if we think about in the future when white Kosume, should black care about his top right corner group?
Yeah.
So
also said that black should probably play S17 instead of.
I 17 give white that corner pressure. Not only give white group pressure, also to take care of that black group. That one is definitely big because that is also about how big black center is. Yeah. Yeah, so S9 is definitely not right. And after white push, white definitely feel confident.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what? Actually, Miao said blue thing move. Okay. Probably if I just play for the win, this is actually that is losing move. There's two problems. One, let's say this is my game is our training as one, and the second, as I've mentioned, we both have very limited time. I don't know how much I'm leading by. Okay, so when black play here, I'm trying hard. Because to me, I can't do that, and I expect black honey, and I connect back like a stick, so I can reduce the center a little bit. And for example, this happens, I came out here though first, and this one happens, he came out here, and then the center is close to none.
Oh wow! AI says that after S17, white is just half point ahead. It's like even game.
Okay, then actually, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how much I'm doing. As I said, we didn't really check on it. So I wasn't sure. So here, I still try hard like this.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, in the game, my feeling is here white is good, and his feeling is black here is bad. But neither of us knows by how much. Of course, we don't have AI in our brain.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, so here that is the moment. That is why here I still try hard, and I expect black to do this. And now we come to the final showdown because black match. Yeah. Okay. So Atari connect and a tiger here. So even if I may lose something at the bottom, my that honey on the second line is very big, and that's basically what happened. After I get this one, I feel good. And this moment, I was considering to play the decent. I was considering to play the decent, but I didn't really see things clearly. For example, he came out, can he still see the center and how big the center is? And then after that, what I'm gonna do, and it may still come to a game that we need to decide the game in end game. And Miko, you can see, I only have a few seconds left on my clock at this point. So basically, I need to make a decision about what kind of game I'm more confident to play at this point. At this point, because I'm very short on time, I cannot really think about my student anymore. I just think about what kind of game I'm confident to play. So eventually, I decide to do this.
Meow guessed it right.
Okay. Yeah. So eventually, this is my decision because the difference here is I play N2. It will be an end game, deciding game. This one it will be decided on life and death. And I feel more confident to play life and death game. But actually, it's pretty risky because let's say starting from here, we were both in Miami. So let's say the bowling is kind of random. I think he definitely has chance to actually kill this white.
Right.
Okay, and I get the honey, and I come back here. At this moment, it looks very safe.
Yeah.
And in the game, black played a turn. I'm not sure. Let's say here at this moment, if black has played the Atari, well, this at least will be the one that give me the most pressure. And in the game, partly because it's funny, partly because I'm confident, I probably gonna do this one. Yeah, maybe you can understand why I say it's funny.
I mean, it's symmetry. Of course, you play that one.
yeah. And also, it looked like a good one, right? There's so many tiger shapes.
Yeah.
But actually, probably this one can be risky now. For example, if black take this can actually potentially be risky. Because black surrounding is very strong. Let's say I didn't really read anything clear because we are in Belgium here. So basically, we are playing by instinct. But in the game, black played here, it make me feel easier. Yeah, so after I get the Nobi, I feel a bit easier. And black take this one. And yeah, in the game, I push here. Probably is a bit over the line. Yeah, now I think about it, probably is a bit over the line. I don't even let black get the reset territory. Yeah, even now I feel like it. I feel like that outrageous. Yeah, so probably black defender, white defender move in the center is probably more reasonable. Something like, how do I defend this? Something like turn this one. So to still threat black bottom group a little bit.
R2 seems important for black survival on the left, but if instead of R2 you have played Atari, then surely the black group.
But I don't think black on the right side can die, right? So yeah, if this one happens, this one you can always do this. I mean, even if you do not do anything, I think black is safe. And my gut feeling is this one shouldn't be in trouble. Yeah.
Right.
Or on the right side, but yeah, right side can hardly be in trouble, right? That's how I feel. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, in the game he played here, and then in the game I played this push because I'm considering to give the corner some pressure, and maybe on my way to run, I can still give some pressure to the right side and the center, and that can help me to live. Yeah, so here you can see a lot of maybe because we can, this is actually so-called planning in Belgium. Yeah. And when black play the peep, it's annoying. It's annoying because if white say, I do not answer this, it's a slap on the face of myself by playing earlier than R6. Yeah. But when I defend like this, then basically that's what happened in the game. The access to the center suddenly become very narrow. Right?
Annoying.
Yeah.
We know your weakness.
Yeah, this one is definitely, this people is definitely annoying. But this moment actually I realize something is not right. So probably this push to me is not right. Yeah, this push is not right. But when he peep, I realize that that push is not right. And so here it can be in trouble. I guess if this is actually a tournament game, I will probably play this one. Yeah, I will probably play this one. But I still thought it should be fine because his corner is not alive. I take the core back. I'm still threatening the core to live. I can still make that core at the bottom. It shouldn't die, right? So this is what I told myself. So I still answer.
Yeah.
And then when black Atari, actually, the corner is fine. My core is gone. The bottom, that core is no longer that serious. Yeah, so this moment I feel like it might die. Yeah. Okay. Okay, but after all, there's a core remaining there, and so white black that's forced to receive shot of liberty. So it is still, let's say it can still come to some complication. And this one is white Sunday. And then first I want to try to use his two-soul shortage of liberty. Yeah, so black defend here, and here you can see I'm playing this move to buy time already. Yeah, and this move, actually here I probably should also buy time. This move is afterwards a move I feel regret about because sorry.
I mean, is this even good? Like, I mean, yeah, if you play that one and black just tries to cut you from the left
Yeah.
side, and then
So probably I should just simply do like this to cut him off, and then I rely on this call.
yeah,
It should be fine.
yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, this way it is pretty simple. Yeah. So in the game, I played here, and I still expect black to answer, and black directly close the door.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So this moment, I really feel it is troublesome now.
yeah, because like, what is N9 even threatening to do?
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, this one happened, and I can only So this one I buy time, and then I seek for more space while threatening his right side group.
Mm-hmm.
And a black run. Okay, this definitely troublesome. Yeah. So I first get that call on my hand, and then here, okay, on this one, if I do not do anything, then black wedge, Atari, connect, and so I don't have the space around there. So this way, I'm trying to get the space around there while also trying to trigger that I'm too strong, so to make it a real threat. So that call a real threat. And black in the game, black tiger here. And in the game also black peep this one. Okay, I have to say, yeah, you can see here, yeah, black is in sudden death. Next move, probably there is a correct move. I still don't know.
Wait.
Yeah.
What if you don't? What if you just sacrifice? Like, well, maybe you leave otherwise also, but like, instead of connecting N8, can you just kill the 5 stones?
How?
I mean, instead of N8, yeah. Just Atari.
How to kill the 5? Just Atari here, and
then
maybe this one here, Atari, connect everything.
Oh, that is Atari also, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So connect, yeah, okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah, so there I don't have anything very direct here. My goal here has to be, I thread this one as my Sunday for call. Well, I'm gonna thread B group.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is so here I have to connect, and that is something here. Peep might be fine. Next move, I do not know. There probably is a better move there that black can kill everything, but I do not know because he's a very limited time. I have a very limited time too. So yeah, we actually do not know. But in the game, we do know what we do know is in the game black play here, and I can see this peep. Because white can actually have a stone here.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is threatening an either. And then when black answered, like, yeah, this is white Sunday. When black answered here, now we know that, okay, I can start, and the next move we are threatening really to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now white whole dragon is called to live.
Whoops.
Yeah, and here, this call to live, to me, white is supposed to be advantage, because as long as white dragon is alive, white basically take away every single point in this area, kind of, right?
Yeah.
So probably I can pay even a relatively big price to win. Yeah. Yeah. So, but okay, here the question is because we don't have time, so we do not know if there's a better move than this one. I don't know. For example, is this one better? I don't know yet. Or there's also a possibility at this point, you may say there's no solution. That's also a possibility. Okay. Okay, then black has to do that, and we come to call, and I really hate this move. This one, I should do the stupid Atari.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one actually can cost some sort of trouble later. Okay. But okay, it is a call. And okay, this call, white cannot, for example, play this one to live, because it doesn't. Yeah, so yeah, in other words, white doesn't have any kind of code thread in which he thread to make one eye, including to capture the center 2 stones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is this is something, and I didn't notice that. So this one is a code thread. And when black cut, I already hesitated should I answer, because I not only I live and I capture that much, probably I can pay a big price. For example, the top left corner dies, and I might have enough, but I don't know. And I notice I still have a code thread in the center, so I answer. Okay, and he take. I still have this code thread. This one is not pull thread, make it 1-9.
Yeah.
And the next, I have the Atari, still not the code thread, but that's the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, and actually at this point, if black has, sorry, I take the code. If black has played here, actually I have to finish because I only have one code thread. I can't also that many on the right. And if this one happens, I can probably do something like this. I don't know. I feel optimistic, but actually I don't know because my entire red side is dead.
Yeah.
So this one will be something I do not know. In the game, the opponent has, let's say David has played this Atari. I know my top side wouldn't die. I know my top side wouldn't die. I know my corner wouldn't die. That is a very easy choice.
Yeah. No.
And there's one thing can be a question is this a constraint? And this is actually something annoys me. Because if I connect, he push through, I can't resist. I can't resist this one. So that one, let's say is a code thread there. And if this one is a code thread here, he takes the code. I use this one as a code thread. This is my last code thread. It's a code. So he's gonna fish me here first. And now this code will be much easier for black to play because when I win the code, I just save my dragon. I don't kill anything.
Yeah.
And then very likely he play here, he wins.
So this game was also very close.
Because let's say in pair, we both do something wrong. So you can see here, that's why I think this one has to be a turn. Yeah. But in the game, black play there, that helps. So after connect here, the white just need to leave, then the rest is easy. I get then I don't need to show the falling bits. So falling is black still play in the game, but white is alive everywhere, so it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, David is doing very good. Good luck for him.
I would also say, maybe you'll say, okay, here this attacking is not necessarily optimal. This block is problematic. I believe I also have done something problematic, but I do not know. Because let's say from my angle to see this game, I can see what my opponent has done that is inaccurate, but I don't know about my own yet. So, but here, those are probably mistakes. Question is, Meatball here, you can judge as well. We have talked about many those kind of European top games. Do you think those mistakes should be considered as decisive, and you play that, you deserve to lose?
I mean, he got like game back from this, so like I wouldn't say that it's decisive.
Actually,
decisive part was later.
Can be anything, right?
Yeah. So this is probably a huge mistake, but or a big mistake. But like it's not like decisive. So that like AI even said that this is an even game after this. So like yeah. So of course it's big, but this is still so open that like as we saw that there will be some fight, and after that, who wins is just the winner of the fight.
So Miao said, Miao, you probably missed the last game. Last game I lost.
Yeah.
Last game I lost, and last game he played. I would say he played even better.
Yeah.
So okay, but I'm just saying that. So here, after the game we discussed about this game, and just like last game, I don't feel like I played too bad. This game, I don't think he played bad. So as long as this kind of a training game is, we would say the quality is there in general. Of course, there can be some problem like this kind of attacking, and this is something I should leave to Antti to actually comment, and we will definitely talk about this. And this is some part that he need to improve. But if he get to fix those part, I guess I will probably lose my every single game.
We will definitely hear more from this guy. In the future. We were like all the players in Europe. Any one mistake is of course not bad, but it's the collage of them that define cost of all that defines us as a players. Yes. Yeah, of course. Not that one mistake is like defining you as a player, but that kind of collection
Yeah, but
of mistakes.
it's not about to define. What I'm trying to say here is because in our channel we have talked about many European top players games, and we have seen their level mistakes. And what I'm trying to do is to do a comparison.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and I would say they can do like S9 too for sure.
Yeah. So this is what I can see that as for his goal, I would say I give him his goal a good credit, and I would say he's definitely a good goal player. And if he is capable to show this strength in tournament, I can see he will gonna actually rise pretty soon and gradually to become a European top player. And so basically play against European top players.
Yeah.
Let's say, in the near future. The problem here is, as I have mentioned, this is our training game. We are just playing like this. You put him into tournament, tournament atmosphere, under those kind of pressure, okay? And then his goal may not really show. Like that much. Yeah, let's say as how it look like. So that is still a question mark.
Yeah,
and we will probably see.
More tournament experience for sure.
Yeah. We'll probably see soon about this in a week. There in Prague European Youth Championship. Yeah. Okay.
Question is how good he is at handling weaker players than his teacher. Yeah, like who was it? Was it Ville who said like me and Ilkka were playing at the level of their opponents? That syndrome is not only us. It's very often that when you are playing weaker player, then your level might drop. So he needs
I guess
experience on tournaments and different kind of opponents.
Yeah. Also, different kind of as you can see in two different games, I actually played two. I wouldn't say completely different, but two relatively different way. But still, I'm playing. I cannot be somebody else. I cannot. And also, let's say you say I play some move. I say this move. How can you possibly even think about that? Outrageous.
Yeah.
And then they can play it. I can't do it. So I can never, let's say, play as much as, for example, those opponents that he was gonna play in real life, especially in European Youth Championship. Yeah. So so about what may happen in tournament, that is definitely a question mark, and that is partly the reasoning I will be there to help. Yeah, I will be there in person to help him there on site. And so one thing I guess we should tell that we will not gonna have the streaming next week because I will be there in Prague.
Yeah. Because of Jeff is going to help. Davide.
Okay. I need glasses to see those small lines clearly.
Who's playing in European Youth Championship? Is Anton?
Okay. No, Anton is just too old, so Anton
Just
cannot
old.
really play anymore. Yeah.
So who are his strongest opponents?
I'm not sure. Miao probably know about Alex. So there's a kid who has actually played last year in the pro qualification by taking a wild card. Yeah. So I guess he is probably our strongest competitor. And of course, there's also some other players, and they are definitely not easy. But if you ask me who is our strongest competitor, I would name him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's he's not an easy opponent. I actually talked to him there in Sweden election, and also I watched some of his games. So to Davide, he's definitely not either because Alex played completely different. I mean, he's playing completely different from me. As I can't imagine I can play anywhere like him. It's not possible to actually. Yeah, that much difference. So Alex is always pushing very hard on every single area, and
I can push. I can't put that hard.
Alex plays similar style to Davide.
No. Well, at least as my best knowledge, not really. No. Thanks, Marcel. Yeah. So there, Marcel has actually has given the link about the participation list of the European Youth Championship. Yeah. So it will be a difficult competition there. Yeah. You're a bit late. You missed the both games.
Yeah. Hello, Marcel.
Yeah. Okay. But Alex will be probably our major competitor there. But actually, I'm not sure because last year when they played that European Youth Championship online, I also say Alex will be our major competitor. I have prepared a little bit about Alex. In the end, we didn't even get to play against Alex.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but partly because Davide didn't really perform as well, and Alex also didn't perform at his level in that tournament. So they didn't even get a game against each other. So my preparation is nothing.
Yeah.
This time I believe my preparation should be something because 6th round they should get a game each other. But actually, I dare not say that after last October what happened. We'll see about that. Yeah.
Beware of Isabel.
Okay. I know Isabel. Yeah, trust me, I know Isabel. Yeah.
Strongest German female.
Yeah, I know.
Soon to be. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next week's results. Then, like how we will do. Hopefully, good.
To remind, let's say our viewers here. It's not let's say a traditional weekend tournament. It started on Thursday and it finished on Saturday. I still don't understand why. I mean, I understand it's started on Thursday. Why it finished on Saturday is beyond my understanding.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. To me, they need actual days because it's 3 days tournament. They need actual days. But then to me, Friday to Sunday. With me, to me, it's Friday to Sunday. Why is the Thursday to Saturday is weird? So I have to cost one of my working days here in school and then to actually be there.
Yeah.
If it's Friday to Sunday, then actually everything is cool, but no, it's not. But still we cannot really have the streaming next week, and the week after Miko will be in holiday, but I'm not sure Miko.
I mean, I will be here. I'm not going anywhere because, like, as I guess I told you at least. I'm not sure if I told chat, but I'm well. I basically I'm having a week, like not the next week, but week after, as free, but like free from work. But like I'm not going anywhere. I'm just staying here and going to relax and sleep and stuff like that. So I will be home. Yeah.
Okay, that means we're gonna be here again in 2 weeks.
Yeah, again in 2 weeks. Yes.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. And so just to remind our viewers again, we are actually kind of at a season that when there's not many tournaments. I believe European Youth Championship will also be commented on EGF channel. So we can definitely talk about some of those games again, especially as my memory about the commentary on EGF channel. They actually talk about a lot of games. They try to cover every single game. So most of the games, they wouldn't go too much into it. So definitely we can talk about some of those games again. But please don't forget, me and Miko, we are always expecting your suggestions on our Discord channel.
Yeah. So put your suggestions to Discord. If you have any games that might be interested for us to talk about. And I'll post there like usually like if we are going to stream or not. And well, now we know already that next week we don't have a stream, but the week after that we have. So 18th is the next stream.
Right.
And what else? I have been I'm so sleepy today. I don't know why, but like, yeah, my brain is not working.
YouTube?
Yes, YouTube. I posted previous streams there, and like, yeah, I'm planning on putting more compilations there. Also, probably like I would have some time to make some videos also because I'm just staying home here, and so I might have some time to do some of those. And then NGD, of course. Will there be something tomorrow on Nordic Coders channel?
Oh God, Will Bears. Auntie didn't say anything. I don't suppose no. Yeah, otherwise Auntie would have said something. I didn't see Auntie said anything, so probably not tomorrow. I know that
okay.
Our next stream will be on 18, and the day after at 19, I'm gonna have a review session on Saturday. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, follow that one if you haven't yet, and also go to NordicCoders.eu to check the content there and consider joining to NGD.
Yeah.
That's about that then, I guess. Yeah, so no stream next week, but week after, and yeah, I might play as we were talking about other games when I have the week free from work. I might also stream some other games in case you're interested in those. But yeah, other than that, let's go to say hello to some other Go streams. Have any? See,
we have some, but
oh yeah,
I don't know which one.
There's faces and not so familiar faces. So we go to Couplet, maybe. We haven't.
Yeah, that look like a new one. Yeah.
I know her that she's streaming, but like I haven't seen her like at the same time. So like there's no chance to do that. So let's go there. There.
Yeah.
Let's go there, and we will see you in 2 weeks. So then,
yeah.
bye.
Bye.